Well, has this been reset, Jake, to me for tonight? Is it? Yeah, okay, stream live. Yeah. Welcome to CollectCo's Saturday night sale. We are here. Everything is working. All right. Hey, Craig, Alex, Carlene. Got a lot of great stuff. I'm going to grab a caffeinated beverage out of the fridge because I think tonight's going to be a long one. I'm sure a lot of people are watching some football tonight. UT is playing Florida, of course, and last time I checked, it was 7-6, and yeah, it's still 7-6 for now. Hopefully, Chad and Seth and Tanner having fun. I know they had a long day down there. I've got some great stuff lined up for you tonight, as we have all week, and will be having for the next few months at least. Longer. I mean, this was every tub that we've been getting into. This was one incredible record after another. Sealed box sets, a lot of metal, punk, jazz, classic rock, sealed stuff with hype stickers and promos, imports, all sorts of stuff. But we're going to get started with a crate of new vinyl, of course. Got a lot of stuff lined up for auction tonight. I started with like maybe 10 early in the day, and then John kept handing me stuff. He's like, look, check this out. Check this out. So there's going to be a lot of great stuff tonight. This is the night to be tuned in to CollectCo. Let's go ahead and get started with a crate of new vinyl. I haven't shown this one this week. I don't know if Chad has, but maybe it's new to you either way. We've got Chet Baker's last recording as a quartet. It is live in Rosenheim, April 17th, 1988. That's a 35th anniversary limited edition of only 1,500 individually numbered copies on white vinyl. Chet Baker's last recording as a quartet is $44.99. I wonder what number these are. Pretty low numbers on those. Clutch Music on Vinyl is an audiophile pressing that is $38.99 for Clutch. Audioslave, excuse me, the Audioslave debut album is $36.99. That's the one with like Coach Ice and Show Me How to Live Like a Stone. Great album. I wore this thing out on CD when I was a youngin'. That is $36.99 for Audioslave. Greg Allman, Laid Back. This is a 100% analog master from the original master tapes on heavyweight vinyl. Limited edition. Less than 1,000 records per stamper. Released in limited quantities. Greg Allman is $49.99, 7-12. I appreciate the update, but I wish it was a different update. I wish that score was flip-flop, but thank you, Jeff. Stone Temple Pilots Core is $28.99, 180-gram black vinyl, featuring Plush, Sex Type Thing, Wicked Garden, and Creep. Stone Temple Pilots is $28.99. Overkill, The Years of Decay. This is a half-speed master on red marble vinyl. Overkill is $33.99. Got a few of those. If you're interested, we also have Overkill Horoscope, also a half-speed master. This one is on blue marbled vinyl, and it is $33.99 as well. Jetstream, your test comment is coming through. Volbeat, Rock the Rebel, Metal the Devil, Glow in the Dark, 180 gram, $29.99 for Volbeat. Van Morrison, Blowin' Your Mind, music on vinyl, audiophile pressing, and it does include the hit Brown Eyed Girl, Van Morrison, Blowing Your Mind, $44.99. The Essential Foo Fighters is $39.99. Avenged Sevenfold, Hail to the King, pressed on gold vinyl, the 10th anniversary limited edition, $49.99. Johnny, I dug through a lot of these new vinyl crates and I could not find it. I don't know if maybe it's sold in the store. If not, we do have you written down, so we will get you a copy. I don't know if we're going to have to order one for you, but we will get a copy of that to you as soon as we can. We do have that written down. Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill is $31.99. Alanis Morissette, $31.99. Montrose, now playing $28.99. Montrose. Let's see what is going on here. Rock the Nation, Bad Motor Scooter, Space Station number 5, Rock Candy, I Got the Fire, Paper Money, All I Need, 20, Flight Rock, Let's Go and Jump on It. It's basically a greatest hits compilation of Montrose. That's $28.99. A Batman soundtrack, the soundtrack from the #1 movie of 1989, featuring Bat Dance, Party Man, and The Arms of Orion with Sheena Easton. $31.99 for Batman. Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf, featuring No One Knows, $49.99. That's a great album. Queens of the Stone Age, $49.99. Chris Cornell, Higher Truth. Chris Cornell, Higher Truth is $39.99. And Skid Row, Slave to the Grind. This is 180-gram orange and black marble vinyl, featuring the classics Monkey Business, Slave to the Grind, and Wasted Time. Skid Row is $44.99. Last in the crate is Death, Spiritual Healing on Relapse Records. That's $26.99 for Death. Bob Ragger wants the Volbeat. That was back here. Somewhere, there it is. Volbeat is sold to Bob Ragger. Thank you. And if anyone wants anything out of this crate, just let me know. I'm going to go ahead and grab our first crate of new vintage arrivals. So we've got like 4 crates of new vintage arrivals tonight, and I also plan on going through some of the other records that I showed this week, because I think a lot of people might have missed those. There's been a lot of, it's football season. People are missing record sales for football. Football games happen, but the records keep on spinning here at CollectCo. So the first crate is up. Let's go ahead and grab something for auction. Something for auction. What's a good starter? What is that? All right, that'll work. That will work. Just gonna test the waters with some. Man, there's some great stuff lined up for tonight. I don't know if we'll get through all of them, but I'm gonna get through as many as possible. But let's go ahead and put this one up for the first auction of the night. It's a Midnight Oil record that don't really see as often. Yeah, when did this come out? 1985. Midnight Oil, Red Sails in the Sunset. This is an original copy on the Columbia label. Let me get that little hair off of there. Sometimes it'll look like it's scratched, but it's just a little hair. Midnight Oil is a $25 start. Very nice. Very nice copy of Midnight Oil. Looking for a $25 start on that. And auction block number 1. Need to prop this thing up. Maybe I can use this to prop it up a little bit. Let's see. How's that? Does that help the glare? No, that makes it move a little bit. But what about over here? No. Glare follows the record. Looking for a $25 start on Midnight Oil. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Nope. Nope. The diehards are here. That's what I like to hear. Don't recognize the voice. I am Paul. I'm your substitute teacher for tonight. This is my last night filling in for Chad while he is away. And yeah, here to sell you guys some records. Looking for a $25 start on Midnight Oil. First in the crate, we've got Nappy Brown, Something Gonna Jump Out the Bushes. That is $14.99 for Nappy Brown. Harvey Mandel, Games, Guitars, Play. Fantastic guitar player. He played with Canned Heat. That is $22.99, and that is an original 1969 U.S. press of Harvey Mandel. The Doobie Brothers, Sibling Rivalry. This is sealed, and it is on orange vinyl. It's the only time that it's ever been pressed on vinyl. Doobie Brothers Sibling Rivalry is $44.99. $44.99 on that. The Left Bank, Voices Calling. I have never seen this Left Bank album before, and this is a 1986 UK import, and it's $19.99. The Left Bank, $19.99. Going twice, going three times on Midnight Oil. Looking for a $25 start on that. I'm going to move this piece of cardboard because it's not for sale. Eagles, their greatest hits. The Eagles' greatest hits is $29.99. Very, very clean. Very clean copy of the Eagles' greatest hits. Everything in this crate is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus, unless I say otherwise, but everything in here should be EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. Frigid Pink, Earth Omen. This is a white label promo. $49.99 on Frigid Pink. There is the promo label. Special disc jockey record not for sale. It's definitely one of the more, I don't know, I don't even really see retail copies of that one too often. $49.99 on that. Final call on Midnight Oil. Still looking for a just a $25 start on that. It is an original U.S. press. Has just a little bit of ring wear at the top on both sides, but overall the jacket is a VG Plus, and the vinyl itself is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. Looks very clean. $25 start. Robert Fripp, Exposure is $21.99. Robert Fripp is $21.99. Tom Johnson, Still Feels Good, is sealed for $9.99. The Dave Clark 5, all the hits on 140-gram vinyl featuring Glad All Over, Bits and Pieces, Over and Over, Because, and many more. The DC5 sold over 100 million records. This is a sealed copy for $27.99. Dave Clark 5, sealed for $27.99. Shooter Jennings and the 357s live at Bonnaroo 2006. That is sealed. It's a 2020 Record Store Day release on blue vinyl. Shooter Jennings is $29.99, just $29.99. Romulo wants the Dave Clark 5 that is sold to Romulo. And Midnight Oil is a $25 buy it now. Romulo also wants the Shooter Jennings. Thank you, Romulo. $25 buy it now on the Midnight Oil Red Sails in the Sunset, if anybody wants that. R.L. Burnside. R.L. Burnside is sealed for $24.99. That's a Fat Possum release. R.L. Burnside, Wish I Was in Heaven Sitting Down. Wish I Was in Heaven Sitting Down. Sarah Long wants the R.L. Burnside. That's a great pickup. Great artist. Tom Dearlove was second. And if anybody wants the Midnight Oil, it's a $25 buy it now, and I'm just going to set it right over here to my left if anybody is interested in that. Humble Pie Official Bootleg Collection Volume 2. Humble Pie is, I believe it's sealed. Yeah. Humble Pie Official Bootleg Collection Volume 2 is sealed for $34.99. It's a 2020 European import. Humble Pie, of course, featuring Peter Frampton, is $34.99, sealed. 18-7. What's going on over there, Jake? 19-7. Oh, man. Bob Dylan Infidels. Bob Dylan Infidels is $34.99. The Eurythmics. Eurythmics Revenge is $19.99. Gonna grab a record for auction. Let's see, what do we have? How about some Randy Travis? Randy Travis, Always and Forever. Very nice jacket, very, very clean. Has the original inner sleeve with the lyrics, and the vinyl is near mint minus all day. That is it's an extremely clean copy of Randy Travis Always and Forever. Looking for a $30 start on Randy Travis Always and Forever. $30 start on that. And might as well go ahead and get another one because there are a lot of auctions tonight. A lot of auctions. Jerry Stone is in on the Randy Travis at $30. How about Depeche Mode, Get the Balance Right? Combination mix. This is a 12-inch single. 12-inch single by Depeche Mode. Original press on the Sire label. It's an SRC press. I'm looking for a $20 start on Depeche Mode. $20 start. Beautiful vinyl, beautiful jacket. Looks virtually unplayed. $20 start on Depeche Mode. And Melinda is in on that. And we are at $30 going once, going twice on Randy Travis. Jerry Stone has that. Fabulous Poodles, Mirror Stars is $14.99. The Doors, Alive She Cried is $29.99. Warren Zevon, Sentimental Hygiene. Warren Zevon is $39.99. That's definitely one of his more uncommon records. That is a 1987 U.S. press. $39.99 on Warren Zevon. James Bragg is at $21 on Depeche Mode. Melinda, You're Out. Going twice, going three times on Randy Travis at $30. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Hard Promises. That is $34.99. Styx, The Grand Illusion. Styx is $19.99. Real Life Flame contains Face to Face, One Blind Love, and No Shame. Real Life is $19.99. And it is raining. Yeah, nice. Stray Cats, Built for Speed. Stray Cats is $24.99. Melinda is back in on Depeche Mode at $25. We are, I believe, on a final call now on Randy Travis, Always and Forever, original press, extremely clean copy. Jerry Stone has that for $30. And James Bragg is back in on Depeche Mode at $26. And Jetstream gets Styx and Craig Ruth first to the Stray Cats. Those are sold. Supertramp, Supertramp, Crime of the Century is $24.99. Supertramp, $24.99. The Wings, is this Paul McCartney Wings or just Wings? Which one is this? I know this. Back to the Egg, just the Wings, yeah. Wings, Back to the Egg is $24.99. Very nice looking copy of that. And Randy Travis is sold to Jerry Stone for $30. And James Bragg is the high bidder on the Depeche Mode single at $26. It's got Get the Balance Right combination mix, The Great Outdoors, Tora Tora Tora, and Get the Balance Right edited mix. That is an SRC press. Looks unplayed. Very, very nice copy. James Bragg has that for $26. And Jeffrey McCall gets The Wings. That is sold to Jeffrey McCall. Supertramp still available. That's a great album. Sugarloaf. Sugarloaf is $29.99. Supertramp, Brother, Where You Bound. Does not have a price. $24.99 on Supertramp, Brother, Where You Bound. Melinda is back in on Depeche Mode at $30. Going once, going twice on that. And Jerry Stone wants Sugarloaf. Sugarloaf is sold to Jerry Stone. How about another auction? like I said, we have a ton of records to auction tonight. A similar time period to the Depeche Mode, roughly. I don't know, maybe similar spirit as well. How about a nice copy of the Talking Heads, Fear of Music? Talking Heads, Fear of Music is a 1979 Winchester press, and it does have the original inner sleeve. It is the textured jacket. Looks very nice, just a little bit of chipping maybe on the top, a little bit on the bottom, but that front cover looks really, really nice. And the vinyl is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus as well. Very clean copy. Looking for a $40 start on Talking Heads, Fear of Music, produced by none other than Brian Eno. We're going twice, going 3 times on Depeche Mode. Get the balance right. That is at $30 with Melinda. Looking for a $40 start on Talking Heads. The Cotton Club Legend. The Cotton Club Legend. This is a various artists compilation with people like Duke Ellington, Fess Williams, U.B. Blake, Louis Armstrong, Mills Blue Rhythm Band, Cab Calloway. This is a 1985 French import, and it is $14.99. $14.99 for the Cotton Club Legend, 1929 to 1941. Final call on Depeche Mode. That is at $30, and going twice, going 3 times on Fear of Music. Probably my favorite Talking Heads album. That is a $40 start. Romulo first on Cotton Club Legend. Jetstream, you were second. About Screamin' 60s. This is in the shrink wrap. It is $14.99. What is on here? Them, Doing Gloria, The Human Beings, Count 5, Psychotic Reaction, Eric Burden and the Animals, The Trogs, The Standells, Blue Cheer. This is a killer compilation. Someone really knew what they were doing with that. $14.99 on that. Zumo is in on Talking Heads at $40, and Depeche Mode is sold to Melinda Gernhardt for $30. That is sold for $30. And Talking Heads is going once, going twice. That's at $40 with Zumo. Hall & Oates H2O featuring Maneater, One-on-One, Family Man, and Crime Pays. This is a sealed copy with a hype sticker and everything. Hall & Oates is $29.99, sealed. Hall & Oates, $29.99. George Harrison, Cloud 9 is $24.99. Prince, this is Around in the World in a Day, right? Around the World in a Day, featuring Raspberry Beret. Raspberry Beret. $29.99 for Prince. $29.99 on that. James Bragg wants the Hall & Oates. Is sold, and Mark Quaram was first to George Harrison. Christopher Morris was second, and Mark Quaram was second to Hall & Oates. At Prince, Around the World in the Day, $29.99. Going twice, going 3 times on Talking Heads. That's at $40 with Zumo. Brian Eno and David Byrne. Speaking of the Talking Heads, My Life in the Bush of Ghosts. That is $49.99, and this is a very, very clean copy. This is a Winchester press. Brian Eno and David Byrne, My Life in the Bush of Ghosts, $49.99. Excuse me. Having to clear my throat a lot over here, Jake. A lot of coffee. Styx, Crystal Ball. Styx is $19.99. James Bragg wants the Eno. Wise Decision. That's a great album. Rod Stewart, Never a Dull Moment is $24.99. Rod Stewart, $24.99. Zumo, you were second on the Eno. Speaking of Zumo, final call on Talking Heads, Fear of Music. That is at $40 with Zumo. Final call on that. Judas Priest, Rockarola. This is a 1983 French import for $34.99. Judas Priest, Rockarola. Wings at the Speed of Sound is $24.99. Wings at the Speed of Sound, $24.99. Journey Frontiers is $19.99. Journey is $19.99. Michael Jackson Thriller is $34.99. And, it does have the co-produced by Michael Jackson. $34.99 on Michael Jackson. Jeffrey McCall first on Speed of Sound. That is sold to Jeffrey McCall. And Talking Heads Fear of Music is sold to Zumo for $40. Just $40. Wow. All right. Time to get 2 more auctions up. 2 more auctions. How about a couple of box sets? So we've got this Eric Clapton, Give Me Strength, the 74 and 75 recordings. It's a special limited edition 3 LP box set featuring the remastered albums on heavyweight 180 gram vinyl of 461 Ocean Boulevard. There's one in every crowd, and Eric Clapton was here, or EC was here. This is a 2013 remaster, and it is sealed. Sealed Eric Clapton box set, 3 LPs. Looking for just a $50 start. $50 start on the Eric Clapton box set. Give Me Strength, the 74, 75 recordings. And also up for auction is Fleetwood Mac Rumors, but it's a deluxe version. Let me see if I can take this out. I had trouble getting the book back in with it, so I might have Jake help me out with this one, but there's the box, Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Jerry Stone is in on Eric Clapton at 50, going once, going twice. It does have this Fleetwood Mac has this nice book here with a bunch of pictures and liner notes, stories, all sorts of stuff. And it does have the original album on LP, of course, but it also has 4 CDs, and it has the Rosebud film on DVD. So you got Rumors live on the 97 Rumors tour, recording sessions, roughs, and outtakes, and then more from the recording sessions. Very nice box set. This Fleetwood Mac Rumors 2013 deluxe box set is an $80 start. Looking for just an $80 start on the Fleetwood Mac Rumors box set. Jerry Stone is at 60 on Eric Clapton, going once, going twice. Brent, the Judas Priest is a 1983 French import. It is $34.99. No condition notes on the vinyl. Very clean copy. What label is that? The purple Milan label. Very interesting. Judas Priest, $34.99. Looking for an $80 start on the Fleetwood Mac Rumors box set. And Eric Clapton is at 60 with Jerry Stone. David Eberly, you are out 26-7. What's going on? That's a bummer of a bachelor party for Tanner, huh, Jake? Judas Priest is sold to Brent Ribley. And David is back in on Eric Clapton at 65. Going twice, going 3 times on the Fleetwood Mac Rumors box with the booklet, 4 CDs, and the Rosebud documentary on DVD. Looking for an $80 start on that. Stray Cats Rant and Rave is $24.99. Stray Cats, $24.99. Jerry Stone's at 68 on Eric Clapton. Real Life Down Comes the Hammer, featuring Baby's Night After Night and Let's Fall in Love. That is $19.99. It's also a gold stamp promo. Real Life, $19.99. Craig Ruth wants the Stray Cats. Mark Querum is in on Fleetwood Mac at $80. That's going once, going twice. The Fleetwood Mac Rumors Deluxe box set is at $80 with Mark Querum. Jerry Stone's at 68 on Clapton, and David Eberly is out. That's going once, going twice. 68 with Jerry Stone. Meatloaf, Bad Attitude. I don't know if I have... Maybe I've seen this one, but not very much. I have not seen this very often. Meatloaf, Bad Attitude is $34.99. Pretty awesome cover on that. David Eberly is very quick on that one. Michael Nath, yeah, the Fleetwood Mac Rumors comes with this book here with a bunch of pictures and notes and everything. It's also got the album, of course. I believe it's a remaster. And then on the inside, you've got the Rumors CD, live from the Rumors World Tour in 77, recording sessions, roughs and outtakes, and more from the recording sessions. So 4 CDs, and then the Rosebud film documentary on DVD. And that is at $85 with you now. So Fleetwood Mac Rumors Deluxe Box Set is at $85 with Michael Nath. Going twice, going 3 times on Clapton. And yeah, Meatloaf is sold to David Eberly. Back to the crate. Styx, Paradise Theater. Styx is $19.99. That's the laser etched one, of course. Paul McCartney, Give My Regards to Broad Street. Paul McCartney is $24.99. Mark Querum is at $100 on Fleetwood Mac. Michael Nath and Brent Ribley, you're out. That's at $100 with Mark Querum. Final call on the Eric Clapton box set. That is at $80 with Mark Querum as well. Michael Nath is out on the Fleetwood Mac. It's at $100 with Mark Querum. The B-52's Girl from Ipanema Goes to Greenland. This is $19.99, and it is a 12-inch single, but it is in the shrink. It is in the shrink. Girl from Ipanema Goes to Greenland 12-inch mix and the dub mix. And then you've also got the extended mix and the single edit. B-52's Girl from Ipanema Goes to Greenland is $19.99 in the shrink. James Bragg got that. Eric Clapton box is sold for $80 to Mark Querum. That is sold. And Mark Querum also has the Fleetwood Mac Rumors Deluxe box set for $100. Brent, you're out. Let me know if you're out on the Fleetwood Mac or if you are in. That's at $100. Let me grab another one for auction. Let's see. How about a sealed copy of Candy-O by the Cars, an original master recording, sealed and numbered. This was pressed in, what year? There it is, 2011. It's a 2011 pressing of Candy-O, sealed, looking for a $40 start on the Cars Candy-O, sealed MoFi pressing. Let me see, Mark, did you not? Oh, 80 was Fleetwood Mac. Jerry Stone. Excuse me, guys. I misread that. Eric Clapton is sold to Jerry Stone for $68. Sorry about that. I misread that. Let's see. But yeah, final call on Rumors. That is at $100 with Mark Querum. We're at $100 on that. $40 start on the Cars Candy-O MoFi pressing. Last in the crate is Van Halen, 1984. That is $44.99. $44.99 on Van Halen. When I come back, I'm going to sell the Fleetwood Mac Rumors, unless there's another bid. Craig has posted the tracks for the Cars. Actually, I need to recap this crate real quick. I haven't done that. Yeah, sorry about that, Jerry. That is sold to you for $68. So we've got Van Halen, 1984. Paul McCartney, Give My Regards to Broad Street. Styx, Paradise Theater. If you want prices or anything on these, just let me know. Real Life, Down Comes the Hammer. Michael Jackson, Thriller. Journey Frontiers, Rod Stewart, Never a Dull Moment. Styx, Crystal Ball. Prince, Around the World in a Day. Screaming 60s, I still think this is pretty amazing. Someone needs to get this in the shrink. I mean, it's got Blue Cheer, the Standells, the Trogs, them, the Count 5, Eric Burden and the Animals. What's that there? The what brothers? Isley Brothers, Spencer Davis Group. Great comp, $14.99. Supertramp, Brother, Where You Bound? Supertramp, Crime of the Century, still here. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors box is sold. Jake, what I had to do with this was I had to like put the book and the LP in there at the same time. Otherwise, I don't know, I was having some difficulty with it. But that is sold for $100 to Mark Querum. Sold to Mark Querum for $100. Final call on the Cars Candy O sealed MoFi pressing. Just looking for a $40 start on that before I make it a buy it now. Terry, the Screamin' 60s was just $14.99. $14.99. It's in the shrink. Just a fantastic soundtrack, or not soundtrack, but compilation. Really well put together. I'll set that right up there and let you consider that. Also just want to give a shout out to Craig Sweden. You're amazing. You're always just helping us out for free with the track listings and answering questions that I don't get to and Chad don't get to. You're very much appreciated at CollectCo, and I'm sure a lot of our customers are also very appreciative of what you do for us. Thank you, Craig. You rock. Crystal Ball info. Where is that? Crystal Ball. It's $19.99. There's no condition notes at all. Yeah, the vinyl looks very nice. It's on the original A&M label, and the jacket is strong VG, almost VG plus. There's just kind of some, your typical wear on it. But yeah, not bad at all. The vinyl is very clean. EX plus to near mint minus, $19.99 on that if you want it. What else? Crystal Ball and the Cars. I was just about to make that a $40 buy it now. So, Chip, that is sold to you. Crystal Ball and the Cars. Let's see. Chip was first to that. I might have done that kind of out of order. Guys, I'm sorry. But Cars is sold to Chip Hall, as well as the Crystal Ball. That, well, yeah, put something else up for auction. But also, our first auction of the night did not sell. If anyone wants Midnight Oil Red Sails in the Sunset, that is a $25 buy it now. It's a $25 buy it now. I'll leave that up there while I grab a couple more auctions. I think I'm going to auction this, or should I just make it a buy it now? I'll show this. I think I'm just going to do this as a buy it now if anyone wants it. This is never seen it before, but it's long out of print. David Eberly wants the Midnight Oil. That's sold to David Eberly for $25. This is a sealed box set, the Monkeys in Mono, remastered from Friday Music. And it's got the Monkeys self-titled, More of the Monkeys, Headquarters, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited, and then the Birds, the Bees, and the Monkeys. This is sealed, and we're looking for $400 on that. If anyone is interested in the Monkeys in Mono box set, $400. I could not find any listed that were sealed. Any of the sealed ones that I did see sold for this much or more. So I'm looking for $400 on the Monkeys in Mono, if anyone wants that. Very good reviews on that particular pressing. Jake, a lot of people just they like the mono. Especially with like the Beatles and Pink Floyd and stuff from the 60s, they were experimenting with the stereo stuff, but they hard panned a lot of stuff. But with mono, you kind of get everything coming out of both speakers at the same time, so you get a more full experience. it just sounds more full and has more punch to it, especially if you have a really nice setup. Like there can be a really drastic difference. But there are some records that I do prefer to be in stereo, like, I don't know, Hendrix records where a lot of stuff is like panning left and right, and I don't know, it depends on the record, but Monkees, Beatles, Pink Floyd, stuff like that from like the late 60s, mono is the way to go. And speaking of box sets, this will be a buy it now as well. If anyone is interested in this, this is the Roxy Music, the studio albums box. It's a half-speed master, and it is sealed, 8 LPs, half-speed mastered. It does have, usually when I see stuff like this where they've crossed out the barcode, it kind of means it's a promo or it was given to somebody like that works with the label or distributor or something like that. That's the only open spot on this entire box set. Well, spoke too soon. There is an open corner right here, but obviously this has never been played or anything like that. Roxy Music, the studio albums, Half Speed Master is a $200 buy it now. If anyone wants the Roxy Music studio albums, Half Speed Master box, that is $200. And if anyone wants the Monkees mono box set, that is $400. All right, now time to grab some real auctions. Those were just some higher end buy it nows. Let's see. This is cool. This is very cool. All right. Probably something that we should have put in the hype post or something, but let me look at the label on this real quick. Okay. Wow, that's clean. All right. How about a very first U.S. press of Some Girls by the Rolling Stones with the red lettering on here and the uncensored inner sleeve. Also has a gold stamp promo, a gold promo stamp up here, and it has the hype sticker, contains the single Miss You, and this is a Presswell pressing. The jacket is just beautiful. Very, very, very clean. There's the back. Also very, very nice. I'll pull out the inner sleeve. Very nice. Like I said, the uncensored or unedited inner sleeve. And there's the label. The vinyl looks, absolutely near mint. This is a very, very clean copy of Some Girls' first U.S. press. I'm looking for an $80 start on this. $80 start. Very first cover of Some Girls with the hype sticker and a gold promo stamp on the top. That's an extremely nice copy. Looking for an $80 start on the Rolling Stones. Some Girls, John Lill is in at $80. Daniel, you were second, so John Lill is the high bidder at $80 right now. Let me grab, I thought I grabbed something else, didn't I? Oh yeah, it's just kind of poking out over here in frame. So while we've got the Rolling Stones going, also got Billy Joel, An Innocent Man, in the shrink with the hype sticker. No condition notes on the vinyl. Very clean on the Columbia label. Billy Joel, An Innocent Man, in the shrink with the hype sticker is a $20 start. $20 start on Billy Joel, An Innocent Man. And Daniel Cody is at $85 on the Rolling Stones Some Girls. New pressings of Stones albums. Jake, do you know if we have it? I guess it'd be probably over here or maybe in the bin over there. I don't know if you would mind checking. I really don't know. I don't order our new vinyl. I'm always in the back pricing used stuff. Chad and sometimes Doug will do the new vinyl ordering, but looking for a $20 start on Billy Joel and Innocent Man, first press, in the shrink with hype sticker, EX plus to near mint minus on the vinyl. Brent Ribley is the high bidder on the Rolling Stones Some Girls at $100. Daniel, you're out. Jake Biederman, we're looking for a $20 start. So if you're wanting to bid on this, put BJ20. We have to have a number next to it. So yeah, Brent is now at $20 on that. Brent is at 20 on Billy Joel. Jake, you were second. So Brent is the high bid right now. Daniel Cody is now at 120 on the Stones. Back to the crate. Supertramp, brother, where you bound? If you need prices or anything on any of these, let me know. Supertramp, Crime of the Century, Real Life, Flame, just any Rolling Stones. That's, yeah, you're good. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Hard Promises is still in here. Prince, Around the World in a Day is a very clean copy. It's $29.99. $29.99 for Prince, Around the World in a Day. No condition notes on the vinyl. The Rolling Stones is at $120 with Daniel Cody, and Jake Biederman is the high bidder on Billy Joel at $22. Brent, you are out. Mike, let me know if you want this Prince Around the World in a Day. Warren Zevon, Sentimental Hygiene. Doors, Alive, She Cried. Brent is out on the Stones. It's at $120. John Lill, you're also out on the Stones. Yeah, there you go. That's a patch. Yeah. Let me show all those real quick. Yeah, just grab them all. One of each. Yeah, that and that. That's probably all of them. Thank you. Let's see. Who was asking about the Stones records? Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, you were asking about Stones. We've got Let It Bleed, 180 grand for $36.99. Got a half-speed master of Some Girls for $36.99. Got a 50th anniversary Record Store Day exclusive limited edition of Through the Past Darkly, Big Hits Volume 2, $36.99. Bridges to Babylon, $49.99, half-speed master. We've also got 40 Licks, four LPs, $89.99 on that. And we've got a half-speed master of Voodoo Lounge for $54.99. Let me know if you're interested in any of those. Let's see. Daniel Cody is at $125 on Some Girls. John Lill, you're out. Brent Ribley is the high bidder on Billy Joel at $25. Going once, going twice on both of those. This is sold too. Yeah. Let's see. If anyone wants any of those Stones records, just let me know. I'll grab one for you. Fabulous Poodles, Mirror Stars, The Eurythmics, Revenge, Bob Dylan, Infidels, The Humble Pie Official Bootleg Collection Volume 2, that is sealed. Tom Johnston, Still Feels Good, sealed. Robert Fripp Exposure, Frigid Pink, Earth Omen. This is a white label promo, still available. The Eagles, their greatest hits, very clean copy. Jake is at 26 on Billy Joel. Jake's at 26 on Billy Joel. Brent, you're out. And Daniel Cody is at 130 on the Stones. John Lill, you're out. Donna Lee Squire wants the Robert Fripp. That is sold to Donna. Thank you. The Left Bank, Voices Calling, UK import. Doobie Brothers Sibling Rivalry. This is a sealed copy, and it's the only time it's ever been pressed on vinyl. And let's see, we've got Harvey Mandel, Games, Guitars, Play. And Nappy Brown, Something Gonna Jump Out the Bushes. Nappy Brown is still available. I don't believe we have any of those in new vinyl right now. Let's see. Going twice, going three times on Billy Joel. That is $26 with Jake Biederman. And Daniel Cody is still the high bidder on the Rolling Stones at $130. That's going twice, going three times. John Lill, you're out on that. The Frigid Pink is a white label promo, Michael Neff, and it looks very, very clean. EX plus to near mint minus on the vinyl. The sleeve has some wear to it. No split seams or anything like that. It's just got some moderate shelf wear, probably VG on the cover, but the vinyl itself looks really, really clean, and it is $49.99. $49.99 on Frigid Pink, Earth Omen, Michael Nath, if you want that. White label promo. It's kind of tough to find that one just even as a retail copy, but white label promo, that is sold to Michael Nath. Van Halen 84. Van Halen 84 is $44.99, and it is a retail copy. It's not a club copy. Van Halen is an Allied Press. Van Halen 84, $44.99. Let's see. Final call on the Rolling Stones, Some Girls. Just one more time I'll show this. Jacket's extremely nice. It is the very first US cover, uncensored, with the red font. Later issues were, I believe, blue. It read Some Girls Fine. It's got the hype sticker, promo, stamp. There's the inner sleeve. Very, very nice. And the vinyl itself is EX plus to near mint minus all day. Very, very clean. John Lill is out on the Rolling Stones, so final call on Rolling Stones, Some Girls. That's at $130 with Daniel Cody. And Jake Biederman is the high bidder on Billy Joel at $28. DB price. What was the DB? DB. Also, Brooks, let me know if you're interested in that Van Halen. I'll pull that for you. DB. What was DB? DB. It's BD, but DB. Doobie Brothers. Thank you, Romulo. The Doobie Brothers sibling rivalry. This is a sealed orange vinyl copy. It's a German import, originally recorded in the year 2000, and this was issued in 2016. It's sealed for $44.99. Doobie Brothers sibling rivalry, sealed orange vinyl for $44.99. So let me know if you want that. And yeah, final call on Billy Joel. The high bid is at $28 with Jake Biederman. Final call on that. Brent, you are out. And Rolling Stones, Some Girls is sold for $130 to Daniel Cody. That's a really, I mean, you're never going to need another copy of that. That's absolutely beautiful. Brent Rabley is at 30 with Billy Joel now. So that means Jake is out. Daniel, yeah, that's a great pickup. Great pickup. That's a top copy all day. What else? Can't ever go wrong with Muddy Waters, right? Muddy Waters hard again. Muddy Waters hard again. This is an EX copy. EX, man, it looks really nice. So if you know our grading system, EX records are, I mean, you're not going to have any issues with them. Looking for a $30 start on Muddy Waters hard again. The jacket is also quite nice. There's just a little bit of an opening here, a little small split, maybe 1.5 inches or so, but looking for a $30 start on Muddy Waters. And yeah, it is time to move on to another crate. Put that Van Halen back in here. Calvin Ward is in on Muddy Waters at $30. Bring me 1 second and I will check the label on that. I will check the label for you. Give me 1 second. Calvin Ward is in on Muddy at 30. This is on the Blue Sky label from 77. Muddy Waters Hard Again on the Blue Sky label. EX copy. That is at $30 with Calvin Ward. And Final Call on Billy Joel. That's at $30 with Brent Ribley. That is at $30 with Brent. And Muddy Waters is at $30. Michael Nath is at $35 on Muddy Waters. Big Sandy and the Fly Right Trio on the go. Big Sandy is EX for $14.99. This is a 10th anniversary reissue, EX $14.99. Mark Benno Ambush. Mark Benno is VG Plus for $9.99. The sleeve has some issues, but Mark Benno is $9.99. And Billy Joel is sold to Brent Ribley for $30. That is a very, very nice copy in the shrink with the hype sticker. And we're going once, going twice on Muddy Waters Hard Again. That's at $35 with Michael Nath. Excuse me while I grab another auction. Let's see. This is cool. Don't see this album too often, and especially not in this condition. Marilyn Monroe. I feel like I don't even need to introduce this one, but Marilyn Monroe. It's the front. It is a gatefold. Very clean. And let's see, there's the label. It's on the Legends label, or yeah, Marilyn Monroe. Extremely nice. EX Plus to Nearmint Minus on the vinyl. We're looking for a $35 start on Marilyn Monroe. $35 start on that. This is not a buy it now best offer crate. This is the first time that these records have been shown. We're going twice, going 3 times on Muddy Waters Hard Again, and looking for a $35 start on Marilyn Monroe. This is Canned Heat. What is it? Canned Heat, The New Age. Cool foil cover. Canned Heat is EX for $14.99. Brent's at $40 on Muddy Waters. Looking for a $35 start on Marilyn Monroe. Some Pair. I listened to a little bit of this today in the back. This is a VG copy for $39.99. Kind of psychedelic, a little bluesy, a little jazzy, a little bit proggy, kind of heavy at times too. It's everything that you would want out of an early 70s record. But Some Pair is $39.99 VG. And Michael Nath wants the Canned Heat. That is sold to Michael Nath. And he is also at $45 on the Muddy Waters. Brent Ribley, you're out. Final Call on Marilyn Monroe. Looking for a $35 start on that. Bill, it just sold, but that is not on that album. You did not miss that one. There's Some Pair. Janis Joplin's Greatest Hits. This is a VG copy, but it is in the shrink for $14.99. Brent's at $50 on Muddy Waters. The Wings Greatest Hits is EX for $24.99, and it is in the shrink, but it looks like there is a breach right here in the top corner. But the Wings Greatest is EX for $24.99. Sarah Long wants the Janis Joplin. Brent's at $50 on Muddy Waters. Michael Nath is out. Going once, going twice on that. That is at $50 with Brent Ribley. And Marilyn Monroe. This Marilyn Monroe record is a $35 buy it now. $35 buy it now on Marilyn Monroe. John Lill was first to that. I can't believe that one did not get a bid. $35 to John Lill. And let's see, Final Call on the Muddy Waters. Final Call on Muddy Waters Hard Again. That's at $50 with Brent Ribley. $50 on that. wings I just showed. Sticks. This is, was it Pieces of 8? Is that right? Yeah. Sticks Pieces of 8 is EX for $17.99. Days of Future Past by the Moody Blues in the shrink. It is a VG copy for $9.99. It is in the shrink wrap though. Moody Blues $9.99. Leonard Skinner Nothing Fancy is VG Plus for $24.99. The Doors Waiting for the Sun is VG Plus $34.99. I wonder if this is on the gold label or is it on the red label? Let's see. It's on the gold Electra label. The Doors Waiting for the Sun is VG Plus for $34.99. Very nice jacket too. $34.99 for The Doors Waiting for the Sun. Let's see. Jetstream wants the Moody Blues. That is sold to Jetstream. And Muddy Waters Hard Again is sold to Brent Ribley for $50. Muddy Waters is sold for $50. Let's see. Let's get 2 more auctions up. 2 more auctions. Okay. How about, let's see what I got there. Okay. Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. Up Your Alley includes I Hate Myself for Loving You, Little Liar, Riding with James Dean, and I Want to Be Your Dog. That's a Stooges cover. This is in the shrink with the hype sticker. Very clean copy. Also has the original inner sleeve. And let's see. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. CBS label. Very, very nice. This Joan Jett is going to be a $35 start, just a $35 start. This is a absolute top copy of Up Your Alley by Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. In the shrink, hype sticker, EX Plus to Near Mint Minus on the vinyl. Brent is in at 35. Brent Ribley is in at 35 on Joan Jett. Very nice copy. Ryan's in at 40. And Jetstream needs to put back the Moody Blues. If anyone wants that, it's a VG copy, but it is in the shrink for $9.99. And let's put up one more auction. Got Def Leppard Hysteria. Def Leppard Hysteria. Very nice looking copy. Very nice jacket. Here's the original inner sleeve. It does have some discoloration on both sides, but it is there. It is very nice. And the vinyl is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. And I am looking for a $65 start. $65 start on Def Leppard Hysteria. EX Plus to Near Mint Minus on the vinyl. Original US pressing. $65 start. Brian Anderson's at 40 on Joan Jett. Brent Ribley, You Are Out. Cosmos Factory by CCR is VG for $16.99. George Michael Faith. This is a VG Plus copy with the insert for $44.99. Or $44 or $49? What did I say? $44.99. $44.99 on George Faith. George Michael Faith. Woo! I really am turning into Chad over here. Sarah Long wants the CCR that is sold to Sarah Long. There's George again. REO Speedwagon, Good Trouble. All right. This is sold to Chip Hall. REO Speedwagon, Good Trouble. He messaged and thought we might have a copy of that. That's identical to the one we showed last night that I believe sold. So that REO Speedwagon is sold to Chip Hall. Chip, if you're watching, just verify with me, and that is what you were looking for, I believe. That is EX for $17.99. Sarah Long said, never mind on the CCR. There you go, Chip. CCR Cosmos Factory. It is in the shrink, but it is VG for $16.99 if anyone wants that. Going twice, going 3 times on Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. This is in the shrink with the hype sticker. EX plus to near mint minus. I don't know why I showed it that way. It's one of those. But that is at $40. Oh, now it's at $45 with Michael Ling. $45 with Michael Ling. Going twice, going 3 times on Def Leppard. I'm looking for a $65 start on Def Leppard Hysteria. Very clean copy. The inner sleeve has a little bit of discoloration, but the vinyl and the jacket are very, very nice. EX plus to near mint minus. Brent is back in on Joan Jett at 50. Shaft in America in the shrink for $29.99. It's a VG plus copy. The original music from Shaft in America. Main title song by the Four Tops, Are You Man Enough? VG plus $29.99. Michael Ling is at 55 on Joan Jett. Final call on Def Leppard Hysteria, looking for a $65 start on that. Philip Regalado wants the CCR. What did I say? Did I say America? Shaft in Africa. Sorry, Mike, I don't know what I'm doing up here. Thinking about the UT game, and Shaft in Africa is $29.99. Thank you, Michael Nath. AC/DC Back in Black. It is a VG copy for $14.99. AC/DC Back in Black. It'd be a great starter copy. Chad's in Florida, but they're playing UT. Yeah, okay, that went over my head. Now, yeah, I really am turning into Chad. The longer I stand in this place, the more I am turning into Chad. Jetstream wants the AC. Oh, excuse me. Christopher Morse was first on AC/DC. Jetstream was second. What else? We are at 55. Yeah, 55 on Joan Jett with Michael Ling. That is going twice, going 3 times. Brent, you are out on that. It's at 55. And Def Leppard Hysteria is a $65 buy it now. Very, very nice copy of that. $65 buy it now on Def Leppard. No, I know, I get it. Thank you, Johnny. I feel for Chad sometimes. You know, watching him is one thing, but then when you're doing this, it's easier than you think to slip up a little bit. But Def Leppard is sold to Edward Star Wars. Chris Frazier, you were second. All right. Billy Joel Glass Houses is EX $12.99. Malcolm X By Any Means Necessary. That is VG for $19.99. I guess it's dialogue, yeah. I believe it's just dialogue. Some speeches from Malcolm X. That is VG for $19.99. Let's see. Final call on Joan Jett. That's at 55. Brent is out on that. Jetstream wants Glass Houses. That is sold. And let me grab another record for auction. Let's see. Try this one out. Thought this was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I talked about these guys a little bit the other night. I have zero shame admitting that I love Simon and Garfunkel. This is Bridge Over Troubled Water. It's a half-speed master done by CBS Master Sound, and it is still sealed. It still has the original factory seal on it that's never been taken off. It has like a very small lift right here where someone maybe checked it. I don't know. I guess they checked to see if it actually was sealed. But I am looking for a $100 start on this. $100 start on the half-speed master Bridge Over Troubled Water. And Joan Jett and the Black Hearts Up Your Alley is sold to, where did it go? Michael Ling at 55. That was the high bid, right? Yeah. This is sold to Michael Ling for $55. $55 to Michael Ling. I'm looking for a $100 start on Simon and Garfunkel Bridge Over Troubled Water sealed half-speed master. Got one more on the auction block. I just have a crate full of stuff. All right, let's try this. Talking Heads, True Stories, sealed. This is a sealed original copy. The spine and the seams are very nice. There's just one little opening right here, but it's got the sticker, True Stories, featuring the hit single Wild Wild Life, includes songs from the Warner Brothers motion picture True Stories, and then flip it upside down, and there is another sticker with the track list, sealed, Talking Heads, True Stories. It is a 1986 US press, and I'm looking for a $50 start. $50 start on Talking Heads, True Stories. Final call on Simon and Garfunkel. Looking for a $100 start on that. Man, I love this album. The Shocking Blue. Shocking Blue is VG Plus for $24.99. This does have their hit song Venus. $24.99 VG Plus on the Shocking Blue. Big Audio Dynamite, number 10 Upping Street. VG $9.99. Looking for a $50 start on the sealed True Stories soundtrack, and looking for a $100 start on Simon and Garfunkel before I make it a buy it now. Shocking Blue is sold to Thomas Hujar. Shocking Blue is sold. Diggable Planets, 12-inch single of Rebirth of Slick Cool Like That. Diggable Planets is VG for $9.99. Steven, the Talking Heads is a $50 start, so if you want to bid on this, just put TH and then 50. TH 50 will get the bids rolling. It's not a buy it now right now. Kelly Cook was first on Diggable Planets. Shakedown was second. And Stephen Fryu is in on Talking Heads at $50. That's going once, going twice. Factory sealed 1986 original US press at $86. And Simon and Garfunkel Bridge Over Troubled Water is a $100 buy it now. $100 buy it now on the Half Speed Master Bridge Over Troubled Water. That is from, I believe it was 1980. 1980 Half Speed Master. $100 buy it now on that. And Steven is at 52 on the Talking Heads. Marty Kramer, you're out. Kelly, you did get the Diggable Planets. You got that. Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi is VG for $14.99. Bob Dylan, Blood on the Tracks is VG Plus for $24.99. Great album. Great album there. Let's see. Bon Jovi is sold to Christopher Morris. Ed Adamowitz is at 53 on Talking Heads. Everyone that bid or tried to claim the Bon Jovi after Christopher was not first. So David, Kelly, and Jamie Butler, you guys were unfortunately second, third, and fourth on the Bon Jovi. And Steven is at 54 on Talking Heads. Culture Club, Kissing to Be Clever. Culture Club is VG for $12.99. Marty Kramer's at 60 on Talking Heads. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Child is Father to the Man. That's VG Plus for $14.99. ELO, Olay, ELO. ELO is VG Plus for $14.99. Stevie Wonder, Fulfilling This. Is that right? Yeah, Fulfilling This First Finale. Stevie Wonder is VG for $12.99. $12.99 on Stevie Wonder. Weather Report, Mysterious Traveler is VG Plus for $14.99. Weather Report, $14.99. Ed is out on the Talking Heads. Marty Kramer is the high bidder at $60. Stephen Fryu, you are out on that. Let's see. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is sold to Jetstream. Stevie Wonder is sold to Jetstream as well, and so is Weather Report. There was a little patch of stuff that Jetstream needed right there. Thank you. So we're at 60 on Talking Heads. Let me get another auction up. All right, this is very nice looking. This looks very promising. This is a 1987 SRC press of Depeche Mode, Music for the Masses, and it looks very, very nice all the way around on the jacket, and that looks good. That is pasted on there and on the front cover. 1987 SRC press, and the vinyl is absolutely EX plus to near mint minus. This is a beautiful looking copy, and let's use some other stuff in here. What else is in here? There is the original inner sleeve, and there's a little newspaper clipping in here as well. Someone put a newspaper clipping, Sin Machine, little article about Depeche Mode. We're looking for a $70 start. $70 start on Depeche Mode. $70 start. James Bragg, what is JJ42? Was that Joan Jett? I think your comment came in very late, James. We have sold the Joan Jett. Melinda is in on Depeche Mode at 70. That is at $70 with Melinda. Did it rub off on the inner? It might have. Let me see here. There is a little bit of discoloration on the inner sleeve right here. This side looks very good. You never know what's going to happen with those chemical reactions when you put things in records. But the vinyl is absolutely EX plus to near mint minus, and the cover is also very, very nice. EX plus to near mint minus on that as well. But that is at $70. What else did I miss here? Final call on Talking Heads True Stories. This is a sealed 1986 press with not one, not two, but 3 stickers. There are 3 hype stickers, mega hype on this record. Factory sealed from 1986. That is at $60 with Marty Kramer. It's at $60, and we're going once, going twice on Depeche Mode. That is at $70 with Melinda. Back to the crate. The Charlie Daniels Band, Way Down Yonder, is EX for $22.99. $22.99 on that. Johnny Cash's Greatest Hits Volume 1. This is in the shrink, but it is VG for $12.99. Johnny Cash's Greatest Hits Volume 1. Ring of Fire, Jackson, It Ain't Me, Babe. What else is on here? Orange Blossom Special, 5 Feet High and Rising. VG, $12.99. Melinda is the high bidder on Depeche Mode at $80. Brent and Steven, You Are Out. That's at $80 with Melinda Gernhardt. And Talking Heads is sold. Talking Heads is sold to Marty Kramer for $60. That's a great pickup. I don't see Talking Heads records that are still sealed very often at all. This sold to Marty for $60. And James Bragg, I don't know. I think your connection, you might be behind. Joan Jett has sold. I would have loved to have taken those bids, but Brent is at 85 on Depeche Mode. Let's see. What else is in here? How about, man, there's a lot of sealed stuff tonight. Sealed records out the wazoo. This is a sealed 2008 remaster European import of Steely Dan Aja Back to Black 180 gram heavyweight vinyl remaster with Black Cow, Aja, Deacon Blues, Peg, Home at Last, I Got the News, and Josie. Sealed 2008 remaster. Looking for a $60 start. Looking for a $60 start on Steely Dan Aja. Melinda is at $90 on Depeche Mode. Brent, You're Out. This, I believe, what was it, an SRC? Yeah. Brent, this is a 1987 SRC press. 1987 SRC. That would make it a original U.S. pressing. First label. Depeche Mode, Music for the Masses, is at $90 with Melinda. And I'm looking for a $60 start on the sealed Aja remaster. Yeah, this is really sharp. Very nice seal on it as well. That's going to sound amazing. $60 start on that. Molly Hatchet. Molly Hatchet is VG Plus for $14.99. Styx, Kilroy Was Here, is VG for $9.99. Is it Asia? I've heard Aja and Asia. Sorry, guys. If it is Asia, I need to fix that. Steely Dan, Asia. Looking for a $60 start. Sealed, 2008, European import, Back to Black, remaster. Kelly Cook wants Styx. There you go, James. Now I think you're back. Yeah, unfortunately that Joan Jett sold, but what we have up for auction right now is this Depeche Mode, Music for the Masses. It's a 1987 SRC press. The high bid is $90 with Melinda Gernhardt. It is very nice. EX Plus Endearment minus on the jacket, and the vinyl looks extremely nice as well. And Steely Dan Asia is a $60 start. Looking for a $60 start on that. It's a 2008 remaster by Back to Black. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Against the Wind, is VG for $12.99. Includes the hit Fire Lake hype sticker. James is in very quickly on the Depeche Mode at $100. So that means that Melinda, you are out. That's at $100. Final call on the Steely Dan Asia before I make it a buy it now. Jetstream, first to the Bob Seger. Kelly Cook, you were second. The Archies, Jingle Jangle. The Archies is VG for $9.99. Archies, $9.99. Mark Querim is in on Steely Dan at $60, going once, going twice. Melinda's out on Depeche Mode. So we are going twice, going 3 times on Music for the Masses. That's at $100 with James Bragg. Christopher Morris first on the Archies. Burt Jordan, you were second. The Cars Panorama. This is in the shrink, but it's VG and it's $12.99. The Cars Panorama, VG, $12.99. Supertramp Breakfast in America is VG for $9.99. Supertramp is $9.99. Young MC. Oh, let's see. Got More Rhymes. Bust a Move. Bust a Move. Young MC. Bust a Move. Got More Rhymes. Bust a Move instrumental and Got More Rhymes instrumental. 12-inch single. It's VG for $14.99. It is in the shrink. Young MC, $14.99. Christopher Morris on Supertramp. Going twice, going 3 times on Steely Dan. That's at $60 with Mark Querim. Sealed remaster. John Lill wants the Young MC. And final call on Depeche Mode, Music for the Masses. That's at $100 with James Bragg. James Bragg is a high bidder on Depeche Mode at $100. Soul to Soul, Keep on Moving, includes the smash hit single Keep on Moving plus Fair Play, Back to Life, and African Dance, and much more. When you play it, say it. Soul to Soul, Keep on Moving is VG for $14.99. Does have this little cutout right here, $14.99 on that. Kevin Moore wants the Cars. Styx, Pieces of 8. Did we? I feel like this might have been the second one in this crate, but this is VG Plus for $14.99. VG Plus $14.99 on Styx. Leslie West, Mountain. This is a VG Plus copy for $14.99. Soul to Soul is sold. Soul to Soul is sold to Michael Nath. And Depeche Mode is sold. Man, I've got soul and sold just spilling out of my mouth now, but that is sold to James Bragg for $100. And final call on Steely Dan Asia, sealed 2008 remaster by Back to Black. That is at $60 with Mark Querim. Final call on that. Jetstream was first on Leslie West. Kelly Cook, you were second. Aerosmith Toys in the Attic in the shrink. This is an EX copy for $24.99. This is very nice. In the shrink, $24.99. Aerosmith Toys in the Attic. Queen the Game is VG Plus for $24.99. Queen the Game VG Plus $24.99. Foreigner 4. Foreigner is VG Plus for $14.99. Bruce Springsteen, Darkness on the Edge of Town is VG Plus for $14.99. And another Springsteen, Born in the USA. Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA is VG for $14.99. I'm going to mute my mic and take a sip of a beverage. All right, I am back. Molly Hatchet condition. Yeah, let me go through this one more time. Okay, Brent, this Steely Dan Asia is a Back to Black remaster from 2008. It's a European import, and it is still sealed. It's a 2008 European import Back to Black. That's at $60 with Marquarium. That is a final call. Please let me know very quickly if you want that. I'm drinking a bottled Dunkin' Donuts vanilla coffee. That's what's going into my system at 8:30 on a Saturday night. I'm going to just fly through this crate real quick, except Bert did ask about the Molly Hatchet. The Molly Hatchet condition, it's VG Plus for $14.99. If you want that, let me know. VG Plus $14.99 on that, Bert. Okay. Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. Bruce, Darkness on the Edge of Town. Foreigner 4. Queen, The Game. Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic is in the shrink wrap. Brent is at $65 on Asia. So Mark Quarum, you're out. Brent has that for $65. Molly Hatchet is sold to Bert Jordan. Sticks, Pieces of 8. Johnny Cash's Greatest Hits, Volume 1. Charlie Daniels Band, Way Down Yonder. Olay, ELO. Culture Club, Kissing to Be Clever. Bob Dylan, Blood on the Tracks. Big Audio Dynamite. Malcolm X, By Any Means Necessary. Shaft in Africa. George Michael Faith is still available. The Moody Blues, Days of Future Past. The Doors, Waiting for the Sun. Leonard Skinner, Nothing Fancy. Another copy of Pieces of 8 by Styx. Wings, Greatest in the shrink. Some Pair, very cool, obscure, early 70s rock record. Mark Beno, Ambush, and Big Sandy and the Fly Right Trio on the go. This is a rockabilly record from, I believe, the 90s or maybe early 2000s. Big Sandy and the Fly Right Trio. All right. Mark is out on Steely Dan. Brent has that for $65. Going once, going twice. CD. Oh, Charlie Daniels, that is sold to Brent. The George Michael, I believe, was VG Plus with the insert. It does have some mess going on the back here. I don't know what happened there, but the front cover looks very nice. VG Plus $44.99. I'll set that there if you're interested in that. The Dylan condition. Blood on the Tracks, right? Yeah, here it is. That was VG Plus for $24.99. Tangled Up in Blue. Fantastic Dylan record. Kelly's going to pass on George. The Some Pair, it is VG, but it's $39.99. It's a rare record. I don't think I've ever seen this one. I listened to some of it earlier today. Very cool. There's some really cool ideas on here. It's some of it's a little lighter, jazzier. There's some psychedelic moments. It gets pretty heavy as well on some tracks. The bass tone is really full. But final call on Steely Dan Asia. It's at $65 with Brent Ribley. time to go to another crate. If you guys want anything out of there, let me know. Let's see. I think that was the only check condition crate of the night. The rest of these are going to be EX plus to near mint minus, unless I say otherwise. Let's see. Get up there. All right. So Steely Dan Asia is sold to Brent Ribley for $65. Very nice pickup. $65 to Brent Ribley. That means it's time to get 2 more auctions up. Also, I guess I'll show these one more time real quick. I showed these as buy it nows. If anyone is interested in the Monkees in mono box set, it's their first 5 albums in mono, still sealed. It's a 2014 Friday Music release, sealed, $400. It is $400 for the Monkees in mono. It's a out of print box, and then we've also got this half-speed master of Roxy Music, the studio albums. It's 8 of their studio albums, still sealed with an asterisk. There is a little bit of an opening here, and on the bottom rear it's open, but there's a little X right here, and usually when you see something like that, it means it was a promo. It was like given to somebody at the label. But this is $200. $200 on the Roxy Music and $400 on the Monkees in mono. And the sealed Simon & Garfunkel Bridge Over Troubled Water half-speed master, sealed, still factory sealed from 1980, is $100. $100 on that. George Buchanan wants the Roxy Music. All right. That's great. Roxy Music is sold to George Buchanan. That's a heavy one. 8 LPs in there, half-speed master. Let's see, the Toys in the Attic was $24.99, and it's EX. And the Bruce Springsteen records, those should be up front in the crate. Yeah, there they are. So, Born in the USA is VG for $14.99, and Darkness on the Edge of Town is VG Plus, also $14.99. So VG $14.99, VG Plus $14.99. Let me know if you want either of those, Johnny. The Roxy was $200 even. All right, 2 more auctions going up. 2 more auctions. Let's see. This will be a kind of an odd pairing. An odd pairing. Let me throw this over here real quick. My notes. All right. I think this one was in the hype picture. I don't know how many of you guys are looking for Moondog records, but this is Moondog 2 on Columbia. Sleeve, the jacket does have some wear to it, a little bit of, rubbing, but the vinyl itself is a strong EX Plus. It's not quite near mint minus. There's like some paper scuffs, but the record looks very, very nice. Moondog 2. It's a gatefold. Very cool. And it's got this book with it with some of the music, I believe. I don't know who wrote this out for him, because I don't know if you know, but Moondog was he was like a blind street performer in New York City, just kind of made all sorts of music, and he would go around dressed as a Viking, but blind composer, avant-garde musician. His records are hard to find. This Moondog 2 is going to be a $95 start. $95 start on Moondog. And also up for bid is a sealed Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers Dockside Volume 2 Hamburg Broadcast 1999. It's a sealed, unofficial pressing, and I'm looking for a $30 start. $30 start on Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers Dockside Volume 2 Hamburg Broadcast 1999. Lucille, Little Maggie, Lay Down the Old Guitar, Walls, Angel Dream, For What It's Worth, Room at the Top, Guitar Boogie Shuffle, American Girl, Honeybee, I Don't Want to Fight, You Wreck Me, Free Girl, Free Fallin', Gloria, and Learning to Fly. 2 LPs, sealed, $30 start on that. Johnny said he'll pass on the Bruce, and Ryan Anderson is in on Moondog at $95. Great decision. That's going once, going twice, and John Lill is in on the Tom Petty for $30. Let me see if I can move this. Man, it's hard to get rid of that glare. I wish I could just hold that. I need an assistant to hold records towards the camera. Let's get into this crate. That's right, Jake. Gary Stewart Little Jr. is $26.99. Everything in here is going to be EX Plus to Near Mint Minus, and this is a full crate. Full crate. Joe Louis Walker, The Gift. There's going to be a lot of blues in this crate. This is $14.99 in the shrink. Joe Louis Walker, The Gift, $14.99. Autumn is in on Moondog at $97. Ryan Anderson, you're out. Going once, going twice. And Johnny Williams is at $31 on Tom Petty. Going once, going twice. I didn't even announce that, but Joe W. Yeah, Michael Knapp, you were first on Joe Walker. And Calvin was second. Ryan's at 99 on Moondog. Walter Wolfman Washington, Out of the Dark. That is $19.99. Going twice, going 3 times on the Tom Petty Dockside Volume 2 sealed. That's at $31 with Johnny Williams. Another Joe Louis Walker, Blues Soul. That is $19.99. Joe Louis Walker, Blues Soul, $19.99. Jake's at 32 on Tom Petty. Rod Stewart Camouflage, featuring the hit single Infatuation. Rod Stewart is $14.99. Calvin Ward, first to this Joe Louis Walker. That is sold to Calvin Ward. What's that? Was he first? Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Wait. Yeah, Michael Nath. Michael Nath was first, and then Calvin Ward was second. Sorry about that. Michael Nath was first to that one as well. Autumn Betts is at 101 on Moondog. Ryan, you're out. Put back Joe Turner from last night. Have you keyed that stuff in from last night? I think Jake will get that for you, Bob. We'll get that taken off of your invoice. John was first at 35 on Tom Petty. Jake, you were second, so you're out. John Lill's the high bidder on Tom Petty at 35. And we're at 101 with Autumn Betts on Moondog. The Ventures play Telstar, The Lonely Bull. $9.99 for The Ventures. Kelly Cook wants the Rod Stewart. That is sold to Kelly Cook. Jake's out on Tom Petty. So John Lill is the high bidder on Tom Petty at 35. Going once, going twice, going 3 times on Moondog. That's at $101 with Autumn Betts. Ryan, you're out. Let me know if you're still in on that one. It's at 101. San Francisco Blues Festival Volume 3, highlight performances from the annual West Coast Blues event, featuring Big Mama Thornton, Sugar Pie DeSanto, Sam Brothers 5, and Little Joe Blue. That is $19.99. $19.99 for that. Michael Nath, first to that. The Ventures Collection, Collector Series, 2-album set. This is $19.99. It's a 1986 UK import. 2 LPs by The Ventures, $19.99. Ryan's back in on Moondog at 103. Going twice, going 3 times on Tom Petty. That's at $35 with John Lill. It's at $35 with John Lill. Bert Jordan first to The Ventures. Autumn Betts is right back in on Moondog at 105. Rod Stewart Live. Rod Stewart Live is $14.99. Rod Stewart Blondes Have More Fun is $14.99. If you could maybe abbreviate the title of the Rod Stewart record you want, like RSL or maybe BHMF, if you want either of those, that will help me out. Or if you want both, you can just put RS. Hootenanny at the Troubadour, Hoyt Axton, the Sherwood Singers, Travis Berry and Barry, Judy Hensky, Paul Sykes, Judy Mahan, the other singers, and Phil Campos. It is $19.99. Brian Anderson's at $110 on Moondog. Autumn, you're out again. Tom Petty is a final call. This is a sealed, unofficial live show. Dockside Volume 2, Hamburg Broadcast, $19.99. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, sealed. And that is at $35 with John Lill. That's at $35. Final call on that. Autumn's at $115 on Moondog. History of British Rock, Volume 3, that's $24.99. And it is a 1975 white label promo. White label promo on that. That's on the Sire label. That is $24.99. And let's see, Carol was at 37 on Tom Petty. Brent was at 38. Michael Nath was first at 40. John Lill, you were second. So Michael Nath is the high bid on the Tom Petty at 40, going once, going twice. Ryan Anderson is out on Moondog. That's with Autumn Betts at 115, going once, going twice on that. 115 on that. 1988, your year-end special. This is a CBS special. What all is on here? Roseanne Cash, the O'Kanes, Merle Haggard, Vern Gostin, Ricky Van Shelton, Rodney Crowell, the O'Kanes, yeah. It's a little compilation, and it has an etched B-side. It says $14.99 and is for promotion only. What's the B-side look like? Oh, that's kind of cool. Happy New Year, 1989, CBS Records, Nashville. Very unique. That is $14.99 for the 1988 year-end special. John Lill's at 48 on Tom Petty. Brent, you're out. Carol Puckett said they're out. Going twice, going three times on Moondog. That is at $115 with Autumn Betts. Romulo wants the 1988. Very cool. The Prince's Trust Concert, 1987. Bryan Adams, Eric Clapton, Phil Collins, Curiosity Killed the Cat, George Harrison, Go West, Elton John. Bunch of people. Spandau Ballet, Ringo Starr. Special guests. There's more names down there. The Prince's Trust Concert, 1987, is $24.99, and it's a 1988 Venezuelan press. That's a Venezuelan press. Brent is out on Tom Petty, so going twice, going three times on Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Dockside Volume 2, sealed. That is with John Lill at $48. Going twice, going three times, and Moondog is on a final call. It's at $115 with Autumn Betts. Michael Nath is back in on the Tom Petty after he said he was out, but Michael Nath is at $50 on the Tom Petty Dockside Volume 2. Katie Webster, Texas Boogie Queen, live and well. Katie Webster is $24.99. $24.99 on that. King Crimson, Starless, and Bible Black, $39.99, 1974 Presswell Press. Really love the song Fracture. I think that has some of Fripp's best playing. And then Great Deceivers, awesome too. This is a great record, very underrated. $39.99 on that. Michael Nath wants the Katie Webster. Can't Come Back. Can't Come Back. That sounds very ominous, John Lill. I don't know. Did I miss something else in the comments? Yeah, well, out means out. Can't, oh, okay, can't, yeah. No, you can come back. I've got an open door policy. Moondog is sold to Autumn Betts for $115. That's a great pickup. $115. $115 to Autumn Betts. Very cool. We do not see Moondog records very often. If you're out, you're at, well, you know, that's Chad. He's not here. He can't tell me otherwise. I will let people come back in as long as I haven't said that a record has sold. Until I say sold, the doors are open. Tom Petty is, yeah, it's at $50 with Michael Nath. That's on a final call, though. $50, $50 final call on that. Let's see. Final call on Tom Petty. Time to get another record up for auction. I'm sure there are some people. Let's see. Oh, he said he was going to phase it in. Is that a real thing? Did Chad really say that if people said they're out, they're out? If that is a thing, I'm sorry, I didn't know about it. He really did. I was not given that information. John Lill, if you're still here. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry, I did not get the word on that. It's going to start clamping down. Okay. You guys would know better than me. John Lill, if you're still here, you are the high bidder on Tom Petty. I'm not here trying to make anybody upset. I mean, we're selling records. We're supposed to be having fun here. I feel really bad now. I didn't know that Chad actually started working that in. I feel bad. John Lill, can you let me know if you're still here? Carol, I'm getting mixed stuff here, but I think I'm gonna have to sell this to John Lill, guys. I am gonna have to sell it to John Lill. I will follow Chad's rules. I'm not trying to make anyone upset. Let's see. So he had bid, what, 48, I think? Yeah, John Lill, if you're still here, that is sold to you for $48. Because I think that was on a final call. If someone can message him and apologize to him for me, that would be awesome. Because I thought it was a joke. I thought the comments about saying you're out, if you're out, you're out, I thought that was a joke. And I was going along with it. But now I feel terrible. Let's put this Accept record up for auction. Accept Metal Heart. Accept Metal Heart. This is a 1985 Carrollton press. Jacket is very nice. We have the original inner sleeve as well with the lyrics printed on there. And the vinyl is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus on the portrait label. It is on the portrait label. Accept Metal Heart is a $35 start. $35 start on Accept. $35 start. Thank you for the support, guys. I really want to do everything I can to keep everyone happy, but also make everything fair. Let's see. We're just out here having fun selling records, you know. That's all we want to do. I didn't know we were allowed to pout. I guess a good pairing with this Accept record is Jack Russell's Great White Once Bitten Acoustic Bites on limited edition white vinyl. Limited edition white vinyl. Great White is a $30 start. This is sealed. It's a $30 start, sealed Jack Russell's Great White. Sealed, looking for a $30 start on that, and I'm looking for a $35 start on Accept Metal Heart. $35 start on that. Back to the crate. Did I miss any any claims or anything before all that happened? Katie, let's see. And Michael Knapp did say give it to Lil, so I did do that. All right. What else? You're fired. Craig Ruth is in on the Great White at 30. Grant Peltzer You were second, so you're out on that. Now you're, yeah. Grant Peltzer's the high bidder on Great White at 35. Looking for a $35 start on accept. Going twice, going 3 times on that. Back to the crate. Madonna Material Girl is a 12-inch single for $29.99. Madonna's $29.99. The Doobie Brothers Cycles. Don't see that one as often. It's also sealed. 1989. That's why I don't see it very often. That's a sealed copy for $24.99. Doobie Brothers is sealed for $24.99. San Francisco Blues Festival Volume 2. We just sold Volume 3. Michael Nath, I'm sure you want this. This is $19.99. $19.99 on San Francisco Blues Festival Volume 2. Crazy Horse Loose. This is a white label promo. White label promo on Crazy Horse Loose. That is $39.99. $39.99 on that promo. Going twice, going 3 times on Great White. That's at $35 with Grant Peltzer. It is a sealed copy of Once Bitten Acoustic Bites on white vinyl. That is sealed, and it is at $35 with Grant Peltzer. Final call on Accept. Metal Heart looking for a $35 bid to get things rolling on that. Final call before I make that a buy it now. Looking for $35. Accept it. Brandon, it's not a buy it now yet. It's on a final call looking for a $35 bid. You probably should bid because when it does become, or if it does become a buy it now, you may not get it because I bet someone else also has accept typed in and they're just waiting for me to say the magic word. But accept is now it's at $35 with Brandon Jackson, and final call on Great White, that's at $35 with Grant Peltzer. And Michael Nath did claim the San Francisco. It is sold to Michael Nath. That's the white label promo of Crazy Horse Loose. That is $39.99. $39.99 on that. Fresh Cream in the Shrink. This is going to have to be auctioned for sure. I'm going to set that right over there. That is amazing. The Doors Morrison Hotel. Doors Morrison Hotel is $39.99. $39.99 on that. Cat Stevens Sitting is $19.99. That's also in the Shrink, and I don't even know if I've ever seen this. What is going on? Distributed through Album Globe Distribution Company, Hendersonville, Tennessee. Album Globe Distribution. Something going on there. Cat Stevens Sitting is $19.99. Nasty Blues. Nasty Blues is $14.99. I Want to Play with Your Poodle. That's one of the track titles. $14.99 on that. Just some blues songs with some explicit nature. Michael Nath was first on that. Jetstream, you were second. Where am I at here? Going twice, going 3 times on Accept. I believe I already said final call on this. So this is sold to Grant Peltzer for $35. And Brandon Jackson is the high bidder on Accept at $35. Going twice, going 3 times on that. We're at $35 on Accept. Let me grab another auction item. How about a white label promo of the Star Trek soundtrack, the Star Trek motion picture soundtrack, no condition notes. On the vinyl, there's the white label promo label. The jacket is a strong VG+. There is a little bit of wear on the seams, but very nice white label promo, and it's got the stamp up top there. The Star Trek white label promo is going to be just a $25 start. $25 start on the Star Trek white label promo soundtrack. And Michael Nass said, give it to Jetstream. So Jetstream gets the Nasty Blues. Jake, what's that? Oh, you don't know? Oh, wait, what's going on? No, oh, there's more. Add it to your blues catalog. No pouting from me. You guys sort that out. I'll we'll figure out who's going to end up with that. Sarah Long is at $25 on the Star Trek white label promo. It's at $25. All right, Michael Nath will keep it. So Michael Nath gets the Nasty Blues. And did I say final call on accept? Final call on accept Metal Heart. That is an original Carrollton pressing. It's at $35 with Brandon Jackson. Final call on that. Going once, going twice on Star Trek. The South's Greatest Hits is $19.99. The Secret Policeman's Third Ball. The music, Kate Bush, Duran Duran, Lou Reed. What's up with this? Might have to auction that. That's just no. I've already got enough stuff to auction. But Kate Bush, Duran Duran, Lou Reed, Peter Gabriel, Mark Knopfler, Erasure, Jackson Brown, Bob Geldof. This is great. It's only $19.99. $19.99 for that. I feel like someone got that. Yeah, let's see. Police. Yeah, Shakedown. First to that. Sitting info label. Sitting info. What is sitting info label? I don't know, but I do know that Accept is sold to Brandon Jackson for $35. $35 to Brandon Jackson. That's a great pickup. Snuck a little bit of metal in there for you guys, just one record. Henry's Choice. Let me know what sitting info label is. Oh, the Cat Stevens. Yeah. It's called, the label is called Album Globe. It's actually Glasser Records. Glasser Records. It's like a white label distributed in Hendersonville, Tennessee, which is just right down the road. And it is in the shrink. It's in the shrink wrap. Cat Stevens sitting. It's $19.99. $19.99 on that. 29 to 16. Oh boy. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Henry's Choice. Just waiting to hear on that. Going twice, going three times on the Star Trek soundtrack white label promo, and it does have the original inner sleeve as well. That is at $25 with Sarah Long. Going twice, going three times on that. Going twice, going three times. What else? SP Third. I think I already sold that, right? Yeah. Sold that. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything else. Everything cleaned. Yeah, we clean every record that we show on here gets cleaned. Some of the like higher price ones will get an ultrasonic cleaning experience, but everything at least gets wiped down with a rag in our cleaning solution. South's Greatest Hits. I will try to go through that real quick. Ramblin' Man, South's Gonna Do It Again, Fooled Around and Fell in Love. There Goes Another Love Song, Fire on the Mountain, Midnight Rider, Doraville, Sweet Home Alabama, Third Rate Romance, Right Place, Wrong Time, Keep on Smiling. That is that. Chad can be salty. Yeah, he is. He's gonna be mad. And it is $19.99. All right. Final call on Star Trek. It's at $25 with Sarah Long. The Best of Louie Louie, the greatest renditions of rock's #1 all-time song. $19.99. It's got Rice University Marching Owl Band, Richard Berry, Rockin' Robin Roberts, the Sonics. Oh, that's cool. The Sandpipers, the Kingsmen, the Last, Black Flag, Les Dance and his orchestra, and the Impossibles. Louie Louie, every single track on the album is Louie Louie. $19.99. That's sold to Christopher Morris. Cat Stevens on Decca. It feels like an import. Yeah, New Zealand. This is a New Zealand import for $16.99. That's what that label looks like. There's a New Zealand Decca label. Cat Stevens is $16.99. Final call. Final call on the Star Trek soundtrack white label promo. $25 for Sarah Long. I'm about to sell that very soon. I Hate Myself. What else does this say? I can't read the writing. Something Our Turn, probably. No idea. Split recording. I don't know. I hate myself. It's on colored vinyl too. I hate myself. There's something going on here. It's a 1998 pressing. It's $39.99. Interesting. $39.99. If you know what that is and you want it, there it is. And this is sold to Sarah Long for $25. Star Trek is sold to Sarah Long for $25. Thank you, Craig. That's what I figured, just based on like the font, and then I hate myself. That pretty much encapsulates the whole emo thing. Anyways, but whew, this is exceptionally nice. This is an original 1967 Pittman press of fresh cream in the shrink wrap, and yeah, check out that label. That is the first label of fresh cream, and the vinyl is absolutely EX Plus to near mint minus. That is a top copy of fresh cream. It does not, I can't imagine it getting any better. I don't know if this ever came with a hype sticker, but man, that's nice. Looking for a $45 start on fresh cream. $45 start on that. Absolutely beautiful. What else? South's Greatest. Corey Gaston wants the South's Greatest. That is sold. Looking for a $45 start on fresh cream. Read the track list too. Feel Free, NSU, Sleepy Time, Dreaming, Sweet Wine, Cats, Squirrel, 4 Until Late, Rolling and Tumbling, I'm So Glad, and Toad. Chip Hall is in on cream at 45. Going once, going twice. That is, I almost wanted to just pull it out for myself. That is a really, really nice copy of fresh cream. How about, this is a little bit different too. It is VG Plus. That's what John put in. Yeah, it's nice though. VG Plus copy of Weird Al Yankovic in 3D. There is a little bit of moisture, maybe something got spilled on there. Also back here, but this is the one with Eat It, Midnight Star, The Brady Bunch, Buy Me a Condo, I Lost on Jeopardy, Polkas on 45. Mr. Popale, King of Suede, That Boy Could Dance, theme from Rocky 8, Nature, Trail to Hell. It's VG Plus. How about just a $20 start? $20 start on Weird Al in 3D. $20 start on that. Yeah, going twice, going 3 times on fresh cream. That's at $45 with Chip Hall original label in the shrink wrap. Magic Slim and the Teardrops Raw Magic. Magic Slim is $27.99. $27.99 on that. Craig Ruth is in on Weird Al Yankovic at $20. That's at $20 with Craig Ruth. Uh-oh. Wow. I had no idea this. I guess I'm just going to sell this out of the crate. I definitely did not notice that. This is a white label promo. White label promo. Who got it? Sarah Long. Sarah Long got the Star Trek. White label promo of Rainbow Bridge by Jimi Hendrix. This is $99.99. It's got the timing strip. 1971 white label promo. That is crazy. I can't believe that's in there. Brent Ribley was first to that. Michael Nass second. I should have definitely auctioned that. Oh, Brent said no. Michael Nath, you were second. So Michael Nath, if you want this, that is sold to you for $99.99. Michael Nath, if you want that, that is $99.99. And final call on fresh cream. That's at $45 with Chip Hall. I'll show that one more time. In the shrink wrap. First U.S. press. Still got the original Atco inner sleeve. And first Atco label. And the vinyl looks absolutely near mint minus. That is a beautiful copy. That is at just 40. Now it's at 50 with Brent. That's a top copy. Brent is at $50 on Cream. Going twice, going 3 times on Weird Al Yankovic in 3D. It is VG Plus, but that is at $21 with Sam Squanch, 67. I love the Trailer Park Boys. You got the Ricky icon. That's great. Oh, did I miss a $50? I did. Edward. I'm sorry. Edward, I missed that bid. Edward is at 50. So Brent, you're out. Chip, you're out. Edward Star Wars has this Cream record for $50 right now, and Shane is at 24. Now Brent's at 55 on Cream. Back to the crate. Sir Douglas Quintet, Quintessence, and Michael Nath did say he'll take the Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, that's a great pickup. I had no idea that was in there. Sir Douglas Quintet, Quintessence is sealed. It's sealed from 1983. It's $29.99 for Sir Douglas Quintet. Edwards at $60 on Cream. Brent, you're out. Shane McKinney is at $24 on Weird Al. Going once, going twice on that. The World of Cat Stevens. There are some odd Cat Stevens records in this crate. This one is $19.99. The World of Cat Stevens, $19.99. You can dig it. The incomparable Katie Webster. Katie Webster is $26.99. $26.99 on that. Hank Williams Jr., The Early Years. Specially priced 2-record set includes You Love the Thunder. This is $29.99, and it is in the shrink. 2 LPs, $29.99 for Hank. Michael Nath wants Katie Webster. Brent's at 65 on Cream. Edward, you're out. And going twice, going 3 times on Weird Al Yankovic in 3D. VG Plus starts out with Eat It. Eat It, that is at $24 with Shane McKinney. Going once, going twice. Or twice, 3 times. I don't know. Someone else bid on it, and then I'll start over again. But that's at $24 with Shane McKinney. James Taylor Gorilla, the Nautilus Super Disc. James Taylor is $44.99. $44.99 on James Taylor. Cat Stevens, Is It So? Cat Stevens is $14.99. Crispian St. Peter's, the Pied Piper. That is $9.99 for Crispian St. Peter's, the Pied Piper. Joe Louis Walker, Cold is the Night. He shows up again in this crate, $19.99, and this is on brown vinyl. Is it? I guess maybe if you hold it up. Yeah, if you hold it up to the light, it is brown. Joe Louis Walker, Cold is the Night, $19.99. That is sold to Michael Nath. And Edward is back in on Cream at $70. I can't stop picking it up. It's so nice. It's top copy all day. $70 with Edward. Brent, you're out. Going twice, going 3 times on Weird Al. That's at $24 with Shane McKinney. Going twice, going 3 times on that. John Stewart, Bombs Away, Dream Babies. John Stewart is in the shrink for $19.99. John Stewart, Bombs Away, Dream Babies, $19.99. Brent's out on Cream. Going twice, going 3 times on Fresh Cream. First label in the shrink. That's with Edward Star Wars at $70. San Francisco Blues Festival Volume 1, featuring Roy Brown and Lowell Folsom. That is $19.99. $19.99 on that. And there is Michael Nath. I don't know if we don't have a Russian translate, do we? I don't think we have a button for that. That's going to be tough to sell records. I don't know if we might. I don't know if we need to kick him out, or I don't know. Yeah, see if you can type that into Google Translate. What is that? Be careful. Be careful. Squeeze East Side Story is $24.99. What's that? Hip Skeleton. There is no Hip Skeleton record in the crate. That has translated to Hip Skeleton. We do not have that in stock. He said he was out. Oh gosh, you guys. They're bidding 400 on cream. Oh, cool. Maybe it was a mistranslation. You know how Google Translate can be. But final call on that is at $70 with Edward Star Wars. Final call. And Weird Al is sold for $24 to Shane McKinney. That's sold to Shane McKinney for $24. And bread. I can't read or think right now. Brad Bullen first to the squeeze. That is sold to Brad Bullen. Phil Spector, Echoes of the 60s is $19.99. $19.99 on that. 6680 Lexington in the shrink. This is $19.99 for 6680 Lexington. Maybe some country rock or bluegrass. I don't know. It's organ, guitar, bass, piano. Really do not know, but they're having a good time. Look at those guys. $19.99 on that. Sir Douglas Quintet Border Wave. This is also sealed, as you can see there. This is $26.99 for Sir Douglas Quintet. And cream is sold to Edward Star Wars for $70. $70 to Edward Star Wars on cream. That means it is time to put up 2 more auctions. In 1 second. We do still have a lot of great stuff in the crate. Great stuff in here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put that up. And this was a really nice copy. All right. Let me see. I believe the Echoes of the 60s. That is a comp. It's got like River Deep, Mountain High by Ike Turner. It's got the Crystals, the Ronettes, Bobby Sachs and the Blue Jeans Checkmate, Sterling Love, Bobby Sachs, Ronettes, Righteous Brothers, Crystals. Yeah, there's 10 tracks on each side. It is Phil Spector's Top 20, $19.99 on that. $19.99 on that. Romula, we haven't had any Japanese records come in, I don't believe, so all of my auctions have been just vintage new arrivals, or we've also gotten some like sealed Record Store Day stuff, and but I bet there will be more Japanese stuff next week. That is $19.99, and that is sold to Stacy Metternich. This is just an abnormally clean copy of King Crimson in the Court of the Crimson King. Woo. Love this cover. And I'm sure you guys have all opened this up before, and you know that it folds out into one large piece of artwork. The guy that designed this was like, I want to say he was like 22 years old or something when he made it, and it's really sad though. He like battled depression and stuff, and I believe he did commit suicide, I think, when he was like 24 or 25. He was very young. Really sad story. Breaks my heart. But what a iconic piece of artwork he created. Man. But this is a 1969 Presswell press, and the vinyl is just absolutely beautiful. Very, very clean Presswell press of In the Court of the Crimson King, original U.S. label. Looking for just a $50 start on that. $50 start on In the Court of the Crimson King. Did you translate that other comment that they made? Looks like you just did just a little bit ago. Starless has not sold, Toby Grimm. If you want that, I am able to grab it for you. But we're looking for a $50 start on King Crimson over here. And also got a very nice copy of T-Rex Electric Warrior. The jacket is maybe VG or VG Plus, but it is an original US press. EX Plus to near mint minus on the vinyl. Very clean copy. There's the gatefold. Check them out. Looking for a $35 start on T-Rex Electric Warrior. EX plus to near mint minus on the vinyl. And King Crimson Starless. Yeah, let me grab that for you. King Crimson Starless and Bible Black, I believe, was in this crate. Or was it in the crate that I was just going through? It's been one of those nights. Where is it? I know what it looks like and what it feels like, but maybe it was back here. Yep, there it is. Toby Grimm, that is sold to you. Going twice, going three times, looking for a $50 start on In the Court of the Crimson King. $50 start on that. Very clean copy, and I'm looking for a $35 start on T-Rex Electric Warrior. Both of those are original U.S. presses, and they're EX plus to near mint minus. Showed that. Leslie West, Leslie, Jack, and Joe theme. That is $19.99. $19.99 on that. Tom Dearlove is replying to whoever that is. Carol Puckett, I'm not quite at the... We're not quite there where we're taking offers yet, but I will entertain those probably later tonight. I'm going to be going through a lot of stuff that I went through this week, and I'll probably be entertaining offers on things, but just hold your offers until maybe about an hour from now or so. Oh, thanks, Tom. Junior Wells, Universal Rock is $26.99. Junior Wells, $26.99. Steel Mill, Return to Rock and Roll is $29.99, and that is a 1988 unofficial. What is this? Steel Mill, Return to Rock and Roll. I don't know. Looks cool. $29.99 for Steel Mill. I didn't know we had Russian experts in here. That's great. Final call on King Crimson, looking for a $50 start on that. And final call on T-Rex Electric Warrior, looking for a $35 start on that. It's got Mambo Sun, Cosmic Dancer, Jeepster, Monolith, Lean Woman Blues, Bang a Gong, Get It On, Planet Queen, Girl, The Motivator, Life's a Gas, and Ripoff. Excellent album. Excellent. Yeah, this has been a very strange night, Craig. I'm looking for a $35 start on that, $50 on that. Final call on both of those before I make them a buy it now. Oktoberfest, featuring the Knickerbockers. Jen Prosit. Ein Prosit. Now I'm speaking German. We're just multilingual around here. This is $14.99 for Oktoberfest. Carlos Santana, Blues for Salvador. Carlos Santana is $19.99. It's got a little bit of writing here. It's got 10/13/87, maybe the date they bought the record. Santana is sold to Michael Nath. Jetstream, your second. Yeah, if they comment again, we'll see if we can block them. Oh, Jake's on it. We already did it. Gary Moore live at the Marquee is $29.99. It's sealed. This is a sealed Gary Moore live at the Marquee. It's a 1987 UK import. Gary Moore is sealed for $29.99. And King Crimson is a $50 buy it now, and T-Rex is a $35 buy it now. $50 and $35 if anybody wants those. Katie Webster, Pounds of Blues is $19.99. Katie Webster, Pounds of Blues. Junior Wells, Blues hit Big Town with Muddy Waters, Elmore James, and the Aces is $44.99. Junior Wells, $44.99. Is that an original on Delmark? That is an original. I believe that's the first label. Well, from 77. Junior Wells on Delmark. Wow. That is sold to Michael Nath. Brent Ribley was second. And Michael Nath also claimed Katie. Henry's Choice wanted the steel mill. That is sold to Henry's Choice. Game over. I don't know. My brain is just, I don't know. It has been a very odd night. Brent was the first one to claim the King Crimson. So King Crimson is sold to Brent Rabley for $50. That's a really, really clean copy, Brent. That's going to sound fantastic. And I can't believe no one said that they want T-Rex Electric Warrior. I guess everyone watching has this album already. I don't know. $35 I feel like is a steal for a really clean copy of that too. The jacket has a little bit of wear, but the vinyl is perfect. But yeah, $35. Buy it now if anyone wants that. What's the score, Jake? Do I want to know? With a minute left? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess Tanner's wedding is off. Tanner's wedding is off now. Yeah, Greg. Well, Brad Bullen was first, and then Greg, and then Brent. There you go. That's more, now you guys want it. All right, that is sold to Brad Bullen. Greg was second, Brent was third, and Edward was fourth. Everyone's fired. The Russians are invading the chat. UT lost. Jake's crying in the corner. But the show must go on. We've still got records to sell. Katie Webster, the Swamp Boogie Queen, with a hype sticker. Is that Franklin? That looks like Franklin the Turtle. That is $19.99 for Katie Webster, the Swamp Boogie Queen. Michael Nath was all over it. Magic Slim and the Teardrops Gravel Road. Magic Slim is $29.99, and that is sealed from 1990. Sealed. Magic Slim and the Teardrops. RCA Special Radio Series. Grace Slick, Volume 6, I believe. Yeah, Volume 6, Grace Slick. That is $16.99. $16.99 on that. Michael Nath first on that one. Pat Travers, Makin' Magic. Pat Travers is $19.99. Merle Travis, Rough, Rowdy, and Blue. This is in the shrink for $14.99. Merle Travis, $14.99. Volume 1, Sun Rockabilly's Collector's Edition Special Gold Vinyl. This is sealed. I'm going to put this up for auction. That's very cool. This has Junior Thompson, Rhythm Rockers, Sonny Burgess, Smokey Joe Ball, Vernon Taylor, Hayden Thompson, Ray Smith, Edwin Bruce, Jimmy Wages, Dick Penner, Danny Stewart, and Don Hosea. Sealed. Let's just do a $25 start. $25 start. Sealed on gold vinyl. Sealed on gold vinyl, and it looks like it's in mono. It is in mono as well. Mono, $20 start. $20 start on the Sun Rockabilly compilation on gold vinyl. Black Top Blues Arama, live at Tipitina's, New Orleans, featuring Nappy Brown, Earl King, Ronnie Earl, and James Thunderbird Davis. It is $14.99, and it is sold to Michael Nath. Yeah, looking for a $20 start on that if anyone is interested. Numbers by Cat Stevens, A Pythagorean Theory Tale. That is $19.99, and it does have the booklet with it. Carol Puckett is in on the Sun Rockabilly compilation at $20. Scott Gardner, if you want to bid on that, that's at $20, so you're going to have to put Sun and then like 21 or 25 or 500, whatever you want to bid on it. It's got to be higher than Carol Puckett's bid. David Lindley and El Rayo X, Very Greasy, with a hype sticker featuring Never Knew Her, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, and Do You Wanna Dance. That is $24.99. Scott's in on the Sun comp at 21. Carol Puckett, you're out. Michigan Rocks. This is Bob Seger, Ted Nugent, and the Amboy Dukes. MC5, Mitch Ryder. Who else is on here? The Stooges with 1969. Frost, Third Power, SRC, The Rationals. I'm going to put this up for auction. I've never seen this. This is awesome. Gatefold. I've never seen this compilation. And what is this on? Is this Seeds and Stems? American Jade. This is going to be a $35 start. This is awesome. $35 start on Michigan Rocks. $35 start on that. And Michael Nath is in on that. Brent, you were second. Oh, Henry's Choice just needs the track list on that Steel Mill record. I believe it's over there. He claimed it a little bit ago. There it is. All right. Let's see. Henry's Choice, the Steel Mill. We've got Train Ride, I Gotta Be Free, Beg, I Gotta Be Free. Oh, beginning and then conclusion, I guess. Dancing in the Street and Honky Tonk Women. Or Woman, sorry. Honky Tonk Woman. That is Steel Mill, Return to Rock and Roll, $29.99. Let me know if you want that. I guess I'll put that back on there, but let's see. Michael Nath was at 35. Bob Rager was at 40. Terry Schneider is the high bidder on the Michigan Rocks at 45, and Romulo is at 27 on the sealed Sun Rockabilly's Volume 1. Sealed on gold vinyl in mono. That's at $27 with Romulo, and we're at 45 on Michigan Rocks. Now 47. So Henry's Choice, if you can let me know if you still want the Steel Mill, yeah, just let me know. Carol Puckett's out on the Sun. Cat Stevens Buddha and the Chocolate Box has the hype sticker, including the single "Oh Very Young." That is $36.99. You might be like, why? It's a promo. There's nothing normal in any of these crates. This is crazy. It's just wild. Let me see. Let's see the label. Yeah. Promotional record for broadcast and review, not for sale. That is why it's $36.99. And the vinyl is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus, Cat Stevens, Buddha, and the Chocolate Box. Promo $36.99. $36.99 on that. Let me get the sleeve back on there. There we go. I think someone asked about this, right? The Dave Lindley and El Rayo X, very greasy. It's got a hype sticker here. There's no condition notes on the vinyl. And I don't even know if I didn't even realize that. This is also a promo. Promotion copy, not for sale. The vinyl is Near Mint Minus. Who was asking about that? Richard Group. Yeah, this is a white label promo, and it's pressed on high quality audiophile vinyl hype sticker. $24.99 on that, if you are interested. James Bragg is at 49 on the Michigan Rocks compilation. Very nice. Bob is out. And that is, yeah, one more time. MC5, Kick Out the Jams, Stooges, 1969, Bob Seger System, Heavy Music, Detroit with Mitch Ryder, Rock and Roll, Frost, Rock and Roll Music, Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes, Journey to the Center of Your Mind, Mitch Ryder, Long Hard Road, Third Power, Persecution, that album is awesome. SRC, I'm So Glad, and The Rationals, Respect. That's a tough compilation to get. And that is at $49 with James Bragg. Romulo is at $31 on the Sun. Rockabilly compilation, sealed, gold vinyl, that's at $31. Brent, I need to hear back from Richard Group. Richard Group, if you can let me know if you're interested in this David Lindley. If you want that, it's yours. If not, it is sold to Brent Ribley. And we are going three times on Michigan Rocks. That's at $49 with James Bragg, going twice, going three times. Chris Frazier's at $32 on Sun. Fenton Robinson, Somebody Loan Me a Dime. Fenton Robinson is $39.99. Very cool. $39.99 Alligator Records from '74. Very cool looking record. Need to give that a spin someday. It has the look. $39.99 Reefer Madness. I'm gonna put that up for auction too. That's gonna be the next auction record right there. So we're at $40 on Volume 1, Sun Rockabillys on gold vinyl, sealed. We're at $40 with Chris Frazier. Brent, I'm gonna put that Reefer Madness up for auction in a minute after one of these is over. So Richard Group said, give it to Brent. Brent, the David Lindley and El Rayo X Very Greasy white label promo is sold to you. We're on a final call on Michigan Rocks. That is at $49 with James Bragg. That's on a final call. Final call one more time. MC5 Stooges, Bob Seger System, Detroit with Mitch Ryder, Frost, Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes, Mitch Ryder, Third Power, SRC, and the Rationals. That's on a final call, and it's at 49. Michael Nath is now at 50, so James Bragg, you're out on that. Chris Frazier has this for $40. That is going twice, going 3 times. Romulo and Greg are out. All right, let's go through this crate one more time very quickly. Fenton Robinson, Cat Stevens, Merle Travis. If you need prices on any of this, just let me know. Pat Travers, Magic Slim and the Teardrops, Gary Moore live at the Marquee, that's sealed. Oktoberfest, Junior Wells, Universal Rock, Leslie West, Leslie, Jack and Joe theme, Sir Douglas Quintet, 6680 Lexington, John Stewart Bombs Away Dream Babies, Crispian St. Peter's, Cat Stevens, James Taylor Gorilla, Nautilus Super Disc, Hank Williams Jr., The Early Years 2 LP set, Cat Stevens, Sir Douglas Quintet, Magic Slim and the Teardrops, I Hate Myself, Cat Stevens, The Doors Morrison Hotel still available, Crazy Horse Loose, that's a white label promo, the Doobie Brothers Cycles, Madonna Material Girl 12-inch single, The Prince's Trust Concert 1987, History of British Rock Volume 3, Hootenanny at the Troubadour, Rod Stewart Blondes Have More Fun, Rod Stewart Live, The Ventures Play Telstar, Walter Wolfman Washington Out of the Dark, and Gary Stewart Little Jr. Michael Nath is the high bidder on Michigan Rocks at 58. Darcy Bragg and James Bragg are out on that. That's at 58 with Michael Nath. And I'm going to go ahead and sell the Sun compilation to Chris Frazier. That is sold to Chris Frazier for $40. $40 on that, Jake, to Chris Frazier. And that means it's time to put up another auction, and you guys already know what's coming. You already know what is coming. Brent's trying to jump the gun and predict what I'm going to start this at. You have no idea. You don't know what I'm capable of. Reefer Madness, Weed, Cocaine, Muggles, Cokie Joe, Viper's Drag, Cocaine Blues, Viper's Dream, The Messes here. Yeah, it's just a very interesting looking compilation. Blue Reefer Blues, Chant of Weed, Viper's Dream, Viper's Drag, Fats Waller, Louis Armstrong, Buck Washington, Dick Justice, Be a Foot, Josie Mills, Luke Jordan. Very nice looking. Excuse me. And this thing's in here tight. It's on Stash Records, Save the Roach for Me. That's the first track on the B-side. And the vinyl looks very nice. Vinyl looks very nice, Brent. The sleeve is overall real nice. It does have that. I could probably peel that off, but whoever gets it, you can. Those are usually very easy to remove. There is a little bit of a split starting on this, and this is going to be a $25 start. $25 start. This is a really cool compilation from 1979 on Stash Records. Reefer Madness, EX plus Denierment minus on the vinyl. I'm going to have to call the sleeve VG because of this split starting up here. But very cool. $25 start on that. Brent's at 25 and Brandon Jackson is at 35. And Darcy Bragg is at 62 on Michigan Rocks. 62 is the high bid. And that's going twice, going 3 times. $62 on that. I need to mute my mic and take a drink. Give me 1 second. All right, I am back. It was gonna be no. I had a number in mind the whole time. I just like to, I like the suspense. I like keeping you guys on your toes, and I'm not doing anything out here. I'm not trying to make more people mad. I've already done that once tonight. I don't need to do it again. I think we're on a final call here. I might have already said that. I kind of lost track, but we're on a final call on Michigan Rocks. The Michigan Rocks compilation is at $62 with Darcy Bragg. That's at $62. That's a final call. Very cool. Very cool. 62 on that. Brandon Jackson is the high bid on the Reefer Madness. Brandon Jackson has that for 50. Brent, you're out. And Darcy Bragg, you're also out. That's at $50 with Brandon Jackson. Yeah, the whole going out thing, I did not know about that at all. I do feel bad about that still. Let's see. What else did I miss? Material Girl. Oh yeah, I already did go through this. The Material Girl was back here somewhere. Okay. Madonna Material Girl is in the shrink. It's got this gold stamp promo, or gold promo stamp up there. It's $29.99. $29.99 for Madonna Material Girl in the shrink with the promo stamp. What else? What else? How much is the Doobie? Hey, there it is. Look at that. Reefer Madness, Doobie Brothers. Doobie Brothers is sealed. This is a sealed copy for $24.99. $24.99 on that. What else? What else did I remember? What else did I miss here? All right. So Michigan Rocks is sold. There hasn't been another bid on that. So the Michigan Rocks compilation is sold to Darcy Bragg for an amount of money. There it is, 62. That is sold to Darcy Bragg for $62. I had to do a bit of scrolling. You guys are cracking me up with your comments. It's sold to Darcy Bragg for 62, and James Bragg is the high bidder on Reefer Madness at 75. Brandon Jackson, you are out. That's great. Now Brandon's back in at 80. Michigan Rocks goes on James Bragg's invoice. I'm sure you saw that comment just now, but that'll go to James Bragg. And James is at 85 on Reefer Madness. Susan Bell said she will take the doobies. That is sold to Susan Bell. And who asked about Madonna, Material Girl? Material Girl. Sean McAllister, if you can let me know if you want that or not. Let me know. We do not, Craig. We do not. They passed. Okay, that's going back in the crate. Thank you for your help, guys. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm whelmed. I'm definitely whelmed. I forgot I priced some of these right before the show started. I know you guys like books from time to time. Let me show a few books before I move on to the next crate. Benton Bragg, 25. Benton Bragg. We are at $101 on the Reefer Madness compilation. We're at $101 Benton Bragg. $101 with James Bragg right now. Brandon Jackson, you're out. And Benton Bragg, you are out, and your feed might be lagging behind. I'm not sure. But now Brandon Jackson is at 105. So I did price a few books before the show. 1,000 Songs That Rock Your World. Dave Thompson. This thing's pretty cool. Very cool. Just put it on your coffee table, or maybe a good bathroom book. I don't know. $19.99. $19.99 for that. Very cool. Beatles' Yellow Submarine. It's a small hardback book of Yellow Submarine. Also pretty sweet. Got the Yellow Submarine artwork, of course. $11.99 for the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. Cool book, quick read. That's what I figured. Yeah, it's a lot of pictures. It's my kind of book. Lots of pictures. The Beatles' Ultimate Recording Guide, 3rd Revised Edition by Alan J. Weiner. The Beatles' Ultimate Recording Guide, 3rd Revised Edition. It is $9.99 for the Beatles' Ultimate Recording Guide. That, I mean, if you're a Beatles fan and really trying to do some collecting, this is the book for you if you really want to nerd out on that. $9.99 on that one. Brandon Jackson is at $115 on Reefer Madness. James Bragg, you are out. Now you're not. Now Brandon Jackson's out. This is at $125. I was about to go through records, but I've still got some more books to show you. Jim DeRogatis, Kaleidoscope Eyes, psychedelic music from the 60s to the 90s. Just a real informative book about some psychedelic music, and it's just $9.99. $9.99 for Kaleidoscope Eyes. $9.99 on that. The Beatles' Days of Their Life. The Beatles' Days of Their Life. Forward by Bruce Johnston of the Beach Boys. It's a hardback for $24.99. Another nice coffee table book with some great photos of the Beatles. $24.99 on that. Brent Ribley, first to the Kaleidoscope Eyes. That is sold to Brent. James, you were second. And update on the auction. Brandon Jackson is at $135 on Reefer Madness. James Bragg, you are out. That's at $135 with Brandon Jackson and William Rohraback, wants the Yellow Submarine. That is sold to William. And James Bragg is right back in on Reefer Madness at $150. Brandon Jackson, you are out. This Beatles, The Days of Their Life, is $24.99. $24.99 on that. Inflation, I guess we'll go with that. Vinyl, The Art of Making Records. The grooves, the labels, the designs by Mike Evans. This is a really, really cool book as well. You guys would eat this up. The Art of Making Records is $24.99. $24.99 for vinyl, The Art of Making Records. That is sold to Stacy Metternich. Sold to Stacy Metternich. James Bragg is at $150. Brandon is out. So that, we're going to just say final call. I think it was really just between the two of them. Reefer Madness is at $150 with James Bragg. Final call. Brandon's out, so $150. Final call on that. last book, Willie Nelson, American Icon by Andrew Vaughn. Nice hardback book with Willie. Lots of great pictures and words as well. There are words in these books. Words, words, words. Oh yeah, here we go. That's a nice pair right there. Willie Nelson, American Icon, is $29.99. $29.99 for Willie Nelson, American Icon. So one more time, we've got that Willie Nelson, Beatles, Days of Their Life, 1,000 Songs That Rock Your World, and the Beatles, The Ultimate Recording Guide, US and UK discographies, bootlegs, special releases, unreleased songs, solo recordings, CDs, video cassettes, and laserdiscs. Third revised edition. That is $9.99. $9.99 on that. And Reefer Madness is sold to James Bragg for $150. Reefer Madness sold to James Bragg for $150. If you guys want any of these books, let me know. I'll just set them to the side. Give me 1 second. What else did I miss? What else did I miss? Outer and inner sleeves. John, we do have outer and inner sleeves, I believe. If you can let me know what you are looking for, I will try to grab some of those for you. What else? Time to move on to another crate. If anyone wants anything out of there, let me know, and I will grab it for you. There's some great stuff left in that crate. And let me flip through this again because I want to be caught off guard like I was in that last crate. There was some great stuff. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. Is that? That's cool. Let's see. What else is in here? Here's some good stuff. Very good stuff. That's cool. All right. Maybe I'll throw that up too. Why not? That's awesome. All right. Excuse me while your screen shakes a little bit as I nail this thing. All right. There we go. Yeah, that was a great crate for you, Michael Nath, for sure. There's a lot of blues and yes, a lot of obscurities too. That was a very interesting crate. John Duran, the ones you recommend. How many sleeves do you want? You want like a pack of 100 or 2 packs? How many do you need? And I will go grab some of those for you. But before that, oh yeah, let me just throw these up for auction. These are going to be our first auctions while I go through this crate. This is very cool. The Saga of Battlestar Galactica, featuring the original cast. Battlestar Galactica. It's a gatefold. Very cool. Very nice cover. The jacket is in really nice shape. And the vinyl is EX on the MCA Records label. It's an EX copy. It has one line on it that will not affect play at all. Very cool artwork. $25 start. $25 start on the Saga of Battlestar Galactica. $25 start on that. Sarah Long is in on Battlestar Galactica at $25. And this was just too clean to sell straight out of the crate. Too clean. So fresh and so clean. Allman Brothers, win, lose, or draw in the shrink wrap with the factory seal for your protection. Looks like they put the sticker over the hype sticker, though. That's the only drawback on this whole thing right here. But the vinyl is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. Very clean in the shrink. Like I said, nice. Allman Brothers, is a $25 start. $25 start on that. Sarah's at $40 on Battlestar Galactica. Brandon, you are out. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can find some sleeves very quickly. I'm sure other people are interested in them as well. Let's see. Got all right. Well, we need to restock on some sleeves, but these are the 3mm outer sleeves, but it's a 25 pack, but these are $21.99. I only have 3 packs of these, but they're $21.99 each. Let's see, John Duran, if you want these, that is really all we've got, but I really do recommend the 3mm. They're thicker than the 2mm. They don't really tear. I think when you get to like the 4mm, they're almost too stiff. 3mm is what I recommend, and that's also what we use. We use 3mm outer sleeves for the records that we sell. So we've got 3 packs of those. They're packs of 25. And then for inner sleeves, I showed some of these last night. This is what I use for every single one of my records. It's the original master sleeves. There are 50 in here. They're anti-static, and these are $29.99. So if you want 2 packs of those, that would be 100 inner sleeves for you. Those are $29.99 each. And the Big Fudge outer sleeves are $21.99, but they are packs of 25. If anybody wants any of those, let me know. But yeah, who was it? John Duran, if you can let me know on that. All we have are, we only have 75 of the outers, but that'll get you started. I'm assuming you want all 3 packs of these, and then I'll get you 2 packs of the MoFi inner sleeves, and that would be 100 inner sleeves for you. So that'll be a good start. That'll at least get you started. So those are all sold to John Duran, and I've got a couple more packs of the original master sleeves, packs of 50 made by MoFi. There are 50 in each pack. They're $29.99, and you won't ever have to replace them. Those are fantastic. They're great. Let's see, where are we at on our auctions? Brandon Jackson is at $50 on Battlestar Galactica. So that means Sarah's out. Well, she is out. Okay. So we're at 50 on Battlestar Galactica. We'll just go ahead and say final call on that. That is at $50 with Brandon Jackson. $50 there. Allman Brothers, we're at $45. That is in shrink with a factory sealed for your protection sticker over the hype sticker. I believe that would be the hype sticker, but it's kind of comical and awesome to me. But we also have this sticker in the shrink. Vinyl is EX Plus. All right, I think I'm back. Let me know if you can hear me. It looks like my microphone died. Sorry about that, guys. Let me know if you can hear me. I just changed it out. I am getting green bars over here, so I think I'm back, but just let me know. Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys. Give me 1 second. Speaking of muting my mic, I am going to take a drink of water. All right, I am back, and Battlestar Galactica is sold to Brandon Jackson for $150. And let's see, James Bragg is the high bidder on the Allman Brothers win, lose, or draw in the shrink. The sticker, very nice. He's the high bidder at $47. What did I say on Battlestar? It was 50, right? What did I say? I said 150? We'll take that too. But no, Battlestar is sold to Brandon Jackson for $50. That is sold for $50. James Bragg is at 47. And yeah, let's get into this crate. Mighty Mouse to the rescue. Mighty Mouse is $19.99. Six Tales of TV's cartoon hero. Awesome. The Beach Boys Greatest Hits, 1961 to 63. $19.99. That is in the shrink. Jackson Brown, Saturate Before Using Jackson Brown, $16.99. That is also in the shrink wrap. Robert Scheffler wants the Mighty Mouse. That is sold to Robert Scheffler. Final call on the Allman Brothers win, lose, or draw in the shrink with the stickers. Jackson Brown sold to Christopher Morris. Metal, UJ Miller, you missed. Accept. I did auction accept earlier. I wanted to sprinkle just one in there for you guys, but a lot of our metal albums are going to be auctioned next week, but maybe just one more. This is metal-esque. I mean, this is some would even say the foundation of metal. We did have Judas Priest earlier too. Oh, Deputy Dog's awesome. Let's see. Michael Neff, James Bragg has the Allman Brothers right now for $47, I believe. Yeah, it's at 47. That is at a final call. 47 final call. I'm gonna sell that quickly. It's in the shrink with the sticker. $47. Accept was it Metal Heart? I think is what it was called. I believe it was called Metal Heart. That sold, and we had was it Rockarola by Judas Priest earlier, but for our next auction, what's this at? Yeah, 1976 Jacksonville pressing. Black Sabbath, we sold our soul for rock and roll on the Burbank label. This is abnormally clean. An abnormally clean copy of We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll by Ozzy and the Gang. This is really nice. I'm looking for a $45 start. There is a little bit of rubbing here, but the vinyl is EX plus to near mint minus on both discs. $45 start on Black Sabbath. And the Allman Brothers is sold to James Bragg for $47. That is sold to James Bragg. Oh boy. 20% battery left. Black Sabbath, we sold our soul for rock and roll. EX plus to near mint minus, looking for a $45 start on that. What's that? Oh, my phone. Oh. My phone's at 20% battery now. No, we're good. Let's see. Daryl Hall and John Oates. Hall & Oates Along the Red Ledge. Hall & Oates is $19.99. Frank Sinatra, That's Life, $14.99 for Frank Sinatra. John Cougar is $19.99. These are all EX plus to near mint minus. Spandau Ballet, the singles collection is $24.99. Procol Harum Live in concert with the Edmonton Symphony Orchestra. That is $19.99 for Procol Harum. Mr. Jaws and Other Fables by Dickie Goodman. That is $14.99 for Mr. Jaws. It's an awesome album cover. SB Spando Ballet is sold to Fred Carnell. John Cougar is sold to Susan Bell and Michael Neff. First to Mr. Jaws. Going twice, going three times on Black Sabbath. We sold our soul for rock and roll. Very nice. I'm looking for a $45 start on that. There's the inside of the gatefold. Very nice. And let's see. Yeah, it does have the original inner sleeve for both LPs. Looking for a $45 start on that. Going twice, going three times. Back to the crate. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Deja Vu. That is $34.99. Very nice looking copy. This would be a late 70s press. It's on the like maroon leather there. Chris Frazier is in on Black Sabbath at 45. We're at 45 on Black Sabbath, going once, going twice. And let me put up one more album to keep y'all entertained. How about George Strait? George Strait, Straight from the Heart. This is an original 1982 U.S. press on MCA. No condition notes on the vinyl. This is going to be EX Plus to near mint minus. The jacket is very nice. It's a strong VG Plus or VG Plus Plus. EX minus, maybe, if you believe in that. Very nice. Looking for a $45 start on George Strait, Straight from the Heart. $45 start on that. We're going twice, going three times on Black Sabbath. We sold our soul for rock and roll. That's at $45 with Chris Frazier. And looking for a $45 bid on George Strait. Dueling Banjos from the original soundtrack of Deliverance. This is $19.99. $19.99 for Dueling Banjos. The Who Quadrophenia is $34.99. This is a later press. It does have a barcode, but it's EX Plus to near mint minus. Let's see what the label is. Yeah, it's that MCA label. $34.99 for The Who Quadrophenia. Molly Hatchet, Flirtin' with Disaster is $19.99. Molly Hatchet, $19.99. Wings at the Speed of Sound is $24.99. Final Call on Black Sabbath. We sold our soul for rock and roll. I'm about to sell that very quickly to Chris Frazier. And going twice, going three times on George Strait. Featuring Full Hearted Memory, Marina Del Rey, A Fire I Can't Put Out. Looking for a $45 start on that. Going twice, going three times. Henry's Choice wants the Molly Hatchet. That is sold to Henry's Choice. The Monkees self-titled is $19.99. $19.99. Yes, 90125. Yes is $19.99 with a timing strip. Let's see if it's a promo label. It is not a promo label, but it does have the promo timing strip on it. Yes, 90125 is $19.99. Did I miss a question about how many in a case? Oh, sleeves. Cool. REO Speedwagon. REO Speedwagon Life as we know it. REO Speedwagon is $19.99. The U.S. of Archie. The U.S. of Archie. Am I going to have to put this up for auction? I might. I think I might put... Nah. The U.S. of Archie. The U.S. of Archie is $19.99. $19.99 on that. And final call on Black Sabbath. Got to sell that. Black Sabbath is at $45. And final call on George Strait. Looking for a $45 start straight from the heart. Looking for a $45 start on that. The Doobie Brothers, One Step Closer in the shrink. Actually, it's not just in the shrink, it is sealed. Doobie Brothers, One Step Closer is sealed for $24.99. $24.99 on that. War, All Day Music. War is $24.99 for All Day Music. War, The World is a Ghetto War is $29.99. And Black Sabbath is sold to Chris Frazier for $45. That is a steal. $45 to Chris Frazier. And George Strait, Straight from the Heart, is a $45 buy it now. Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse Club, Mouseky Dances, and other, Mouseketeer favorites. Yeah, Mickey Mouse Club is $29.99 for Mickey Mouse Club. James Bragg, let me know which war record you're looking for, or if you want both. You got All Day Music and The World is a Ghetto. Let me know which one of those, or if you want both of them. Susan Bell wants the Doobie Brothers. That is sold to Susan Bell. And yeah, $45 buy it now on George Strait. If anybody wants that, I will set that to my left. $45 buy it now on that. And James said he'll take both war records, so those are both sold to James Bragg. Let's see. One more auction up, perhaps. Let's see. Yeah, that's cool. How about some more Muddy Waters? We did auction a Muddy Waters record earlier. Oh yeah, that's very, very nice. So, get back in the sleeve. There we go. Muddy Waters, Waters Live. Nice cover. It does have this crease right here in the top left corner. And it is on the Blue Sky label. This is EX Plus 79. This is from 1979. And it does have the original inner sleeve with it. Original inner sleeve on Muddy. And I am looking for a $30 start. $30 start on Muddy Waters, Muddy Mississippi Waters Live. Looking for a $30 start on that. Back to the crate. The Mothers of Invention Golden Archive Series. The Mothers of Invention is $36.99. Michael Nath is in on Muddy Waters at $30. Beyonce featuring LL Cool J. Look What You Have Done, and Look What You Have Done. This is a 2008 unofficial pressing. It's $19.99 for Beyonce featuring LL Cool J. Michael Nath is at $30 on Muddy Waters, going twice, going three times. Body Rock, the original motion picture soundtrack with the hype sticker. Body Rock, performed by Maria Vidal. Why You Want to Break My Heart by Dwight Twilley. Teamwork by David Lasley. And Vanishing Point by Baxter Robertson. And that is $19.99 for Body Rock. New Shoes, Poolside with the hype sticker includes the hit single I Can't Wait. That's $19.99. Stevie Wonder Journey Through the Secret Life of Plants is $26.99. Eddie Kendrick's Superstar series is $19.99. That's also in the shrink. Final Call on Muddy Waters Live. Michael Nath has that for $30. Final call on that. Bob Hope Holidays. Bob Hope is $9.99. Whoop. It's still $9.99, and it does have a promotion sticker on the back top right. $9.99 for Bob Hope. The Tubes remote control is in the shrink, and it is $26.99. The Tubes is $26.99. John McLaughlin and Mahavishnu Adventures in Radioland is $19.99. And Muddy Waters is sold. Am I missing any comment? Nope. All right. Michael Nath gets Muddy Waters for $30. $30 to Michael Nath. Let's finish up the crate. Tony Sings the Great Hits of Today. That's $9.99. Jefferson Starship Nuclear Furniture. That is $14.99. Ellington 55. Ellington 55 is $12.99. James Bragg wants Tunes and JM. Assuming JM was John McLaughlin. Tubes. Did you mean tubes? Tubes? Tubes. Did you mean tubes, James Bragg? Now I can't stop saying the word tubes. Tubes, dude. If you want tubes, cool. Those are sold to James Bragg. Romulo wants Tony. Tony is sold to Romulo, and Michael Nath wants the Duke. That is sold. No, I'm getting loopy. I usually start getting loopy on these sales after about 2.5 or 3 hours. I'm entering that stage now. And of course, this would be the record I pull out. The Best of the Doobies, Volume 2. Best of the Doobies. This is all... There are a ton of sealed Doobie Brothers records tonight. That's $24.99. Best of the Doobies, Volume 2, sealed, $24.99. Chet Atkins, Me and My Guitar. That is also sealed, $19.99. $19.99. The tubes, man. Snoopy and His Friends, The Royal Guardsman, is $26.99. Snoopy Doobie. Amy Grant, Unguarded. Amy Grant is sealed for $9.99. Brent Ribley wants Snoopy. Dave's not here, man. Introspect, The Songs of Joe South. Joe South is awesome, and this is sealed for $24.99. I love that cover, too. Joe South Introspect is sealed for $24.99. Romulo wants Amy Grant. That is sold. Susan Bell wants the Doobie Brothers. I think she's bought just about every Doobie Brothers record that we have shown tonight. Romulo also wants the Chet Atkins. That is sold. Is this a... No, it's not. I almost thought it was an import because it felt like it had a flip back sleeve, but that is US. That is sold to Romulo. WPOD. I don't think that's a claim, but I am not sure what that stands for, Michael. Let's throw this up for auction. I did not see that in there. Leonard Skinner, Street Survivors. That is the original flame cover that, of course, was recalled after the tragic plane crash. Or helicopter? Plane, right? It was a plane. Helicopter? No, it was a plane. Yeah. Man, where's my music history knowledge at? Leonard Skinner, Street Survivors on MCA. This is EX plus to near mint minus. Very clean. Sleeve is probably a VG to VG plus. Little bit of wear, just some, typical shelf wear, but we're going to do this for a $50 start. Leonard Skinner, Street Survivors, $50 start on that. $50 start on Skinner. The Rolling Stones, Beggar's Banquet, great album. Great. That is $39.99. John, I have shown the Monkees mono box twice now, and it has not yet sold. I don't know if you've looked into this, but it is pricey, and it is sealed. The Monkees in mono is sealed. It's the Friday Music box with their first album, just self-titled, More of the Monkees, Headquarters, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited, and then the Birds, the Bees, and the Monkees. I'm looking for $400 on that. It is sealed. $400 on the Monkees in mono. It's a $400 buy it now, John, if you want that. Looking for a $50 start on Leonard Skinner, Street Survivors. That's going twice, going 3 times. The Doors, LA Woman, is in the shrink. It's $39.99. $39.99 on that. Neil Young with Crazy Horse, Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere, is $24.99. Michael Nath wants LA Woman. That is sold. It's not the window cover, John, so it would not be OG. It is on that label, but it is in the shrink, and it is sold to Michael Nath. It is sold to Michael Nath. The Who Live at Leeds. This is also not an original. It's just a regular single loader, not the envelope with the inserts. The Who Live at Leeds is $19.99. $19.99 on that. The Rolling Stones Aftermath. This is in the shrink. I am going to put that up for auction. I don't have any notes on which pressing this is, but it is on London, but it is a stereo copy, and it appears to be, what's in the dead wax here, 6366. No plant identifiers on here. This is an EX copy. Stones is EX. Is it ZAL 72591B on side 1? That's the label on it. This is EX in the shrink. It's got to be a really early pressing, but I did not do the research on this one. But this is going to be a $40 start. $40 start on the Rolling Stones Aftermath, including Painted Black. Great album. Painted Black, Stupid Girl, Lady Jane, Under My Thumb, Don't You Bother Me, Think, Flight, High and Dry, It's Not Easy, I Am Waiting and Going Home. $40 start on that. Michael Nath is right there. This has been up here for a while. Ian wants the Live at Leeds, though, and Leonard Skinner Street Survivors is a $50 buy it now. $50 buy it now if anybody wants that. $50 buy it now on Leonard Skinner Street Survivors. $50 buy it now. Okay. Throw these over here. Michael Nath's at 40 on the Stones Aftermath. And the last record in the crate is my favorite Moody Blues record, In Search of the Lost Chord, $19.99. That is a gatefold. Moody Blues In Search of the Lost Chord is $19.99. $19.99. And we are going twice, going 3 times on Aftermath by the Rolling Stones. We are at $40 with Michael Nath. Very nice on the London label. It's a stereo copy. Going twice, going 3 times. I'm going to recap this crate very quickly. The Moody Blues, In the Search of the Lost Chord. Everybody knows This Is Nowhere. Fantastic. Beggar's Banquet, also a great record. Joe South, Introspect. Jefferson Starship, Joe South Songs. It is $19.99. Is it sealed? It is not $19.99. I lied. It is $24.99, and it is sealed, but it does have that punch hole. This is sealed valve, sealed for $24.99 if you want that. Brent is in on the Stones at $50. Michael Nath, you're out. Brent is the high bidder at $50. Excuse me. Jefferson Starship, Nuclear Furniture. Bob Hope, Holidays. Eddie Kendricks, Superstar Series. Stevie Wonder, Journey Through the Secret Life of Plants. New Shoes, Poolside. Body Rock soundtrack. Beyonce featuring LL Cool J. Mothers of Invention, Golden Archive Series. No on the Joe. If anyone wants Joe South, Introspect, that is a sealed copy for $24.99. $24.99 on that. Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse Club is still available. Going twice, going 3 times on the Rolling Stones Aftermath. That is at $50 with Brent Ribley in the shrink. Stereo copy, very nice. Michael Nath, you're out. The U.S. of Archie, still there. REO Speedwagon, Life as We Know It. Yes, 90125. That's the one that has, what song is that? Owner of a Lonely Heart. Does have a promo stamp. It's not a promo label, but it does have that timing strip. $19.99 on that. The Monkees, self-titled. And this is a mono. Yeah, this is a mono copy. Monkees in mono, $19.99. Or you can get the box set for $400. Benton Bragg is at 55 on the stones. Brent, you're out. That's at 55 with Benton Bragg going once, going twice. Wings at the Speed of Sound. The Who, Quadrophenia. Dueling Banjos, the Deliverance soundtrack that is still available. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Deja Vu. Procol Harum Live. Frank Sinatra, That's Life. Hall & Oates, Along the Red Ledge. And the Beach Boys, Greatest Hits, 1961 to 63. Brent's at $60 on the Stones. Benton Bragg, you are out. The Dueling Banjos price was $19.99. No condition notes. The vinyl should be EX Plus to near mint minus. It is on the EX Plus side. There's a couple just minor marks that will not affect play. That is $19.99 on that Jetstream. And the Beach Boys. Yeah, Beach Boys price is also $19.99. That's got Surfer Girl, Barbie, Luau, Little Deuce Coupe, Surfin' Safari, Judy, What a Young Girl, 409, and Karate. Karate, that's awesome. $19.99. If you want that Jetstream, let me know. If you want both or either or neither of those, just let me know. And James Bragg is at $66 on Aftermath by the Rolling Stones. Brent Rively, you are out. That's at $66. Jetstream will take Dueling. I'm assuming that means you do not want the Beach Boys, so that is still available if anybody wants that. We're at $66 on the Stones. Benton Bragg. James Bragg has that for $66, so we'll need something higher than $66. Let's see. How about some recapping from some of the stuff from earlier in the week. Before I do that, let me consolidate some of these crates real quick. Consolidate. There we go. Some empty one. Put these in here. One second, guys. All right. Let's see. Gotta find something that we went through earlier this week. There's some great stuff everywhere over here. I don't know where to start. I'll show this one. So these are gonna be buy now best offer, but you gotta be fair with it. These are still very new, so I might entertain offers, but it's gotta be, yeah, I'm gonna be kind of strict on them, but I am opening up the gates of offers. Let's see, James Bragg is at 71 on the Stones. 71 is the high bid on that. So that is going twice, going three times at this point. 71, Ben Bragg says he's out. Brent, let me know if you're in or out. Let's go through this crate and just see what's in here. Peter Frampton, I'm in you. That is $19.99. James Taylor is $34.99. Lonnie Liston Smith, Make Someone Happy, $19.99. Hall & Oates, Private Eyes is $19.99. Boston, I think this is, yeah, Don't Look Back. Boston, Don't Look Back, $34.99. Peter 14, that is sold. Carol Puckett, this is Aftermath in the shrink. It's on the London label. It's a stereo copy. I've graded this EX. This is an EX copy. Very nice. Dead Wax ZAL 7259-1B, and there's 6366 in the Dead Wax. I believe that's the date, so I believe that would make it a 66 press. There aren't any plant identifiers on that, but now Brent is at 75 on that. And Jane got Peter Frampton for $14. Good night, Michael Nath. Thank you. The King Crimson did sell, Gary. Yes, it did sell. It is a box London. Yes, Carol. XTC Go 2 is $26.99. Joe Jackson Night and Day is $19.99. Peter Frampton Premonition in the Shrink with Hype Sticker is $19.99. Marshall Tucker Band A New Life is sealed for $24.99. That is sealed. The Amadeus soundtrack is $19.99. Go West. Go West is in the Shrink with the Hype Sticker for $19.99. Pretenders Learning to Crawl, $19.99. Bananarama Venus is $14.99. That is a 12-inch single in the Shrink. Brent's at $79 on the Stones. James Bragg, you are out. This might have to be the last crate of the night. My phone just notified me that it is at 10% battery. I'm going to turn the brightness down a little bit. My phone dies. I don't know what we're going to do. The Monkees' Greatest Hits is $24.99. Elton John, Ice on Fire, $19.99. Beatles, 6, $39.99. That's on the Capital Green Target label. That's in the Shrink, $39.99 on that. James Bragg is at 81 on the Stones. Brent Rabley, you're out. Jethro Tull, Minstrel in the Gallery is $19.99. Again, I am open to offers on these. These are all going to be EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. Wayne Berry, Home at Last in the Shrink, $9.99. Stone Country, this is a sealed mono copy from 1968. Steve Young, the Outlaw Country singer-songwriter, was the front man of this group before he went solo. That is $74.99. Are you looking for like a... you good? You're stretching your legs? Ryan Bingham, Tomorrowland is $69.99. It's a 2012 press. It's never been reissued. Brent's out on the Stones, so we are on a final call with Aftermath at 81. Oh, Benton, never mind. Benton Bragg is back in on the Stones at 85. James Bragg, you're out. That is at 85 with Benton Bragg. Nilsson Schmilson, it's a Record Store Day exclusive, sealed, yellow and white split color vinyl. That is $49.99. $49.99 on that. The Rascals, the complete singles, A's and B's, sealed Record Store Day release. It's a 4LP set in red, yellow, blue, and green vinyl, limited to 1,500 copies. That is $69.99. $69.99 for the Rascals. James Bragg's at 87. Benton, you're out. Cat Stevens Collected. This is a numbered on purple vinyl, music on vinyl release, sealed for $79.99. Sheryl Crow live at the Capitol Theater, the 2017 Be Myself tour. That is on pink vinyl, and it is sealed for $44.99. Ray Stinnett, A Fire Somewhere Light in the Attic issue, sealed for $24.99. Ray Stinnett, Light in the Attic reissue, $24.99. Or it said reissue. I don't think it was ever issued, even in its time. Benton Bragg, we don't do your bids have to be in dollar increments. It won't be so we'll call that 90. Benton Bragg is at $90 on the Stones. James Bragg, you're out. Paul Revere and the Raiders, The Spirit of 67. That is on red, white, and blue swirl vinyl. It is sealed for $39.99. $39.99 on that. Foreigner, Can't Slow Down When It's Live. This is also sealed for $34.99. James Bragg is at $101 on the Rolling Stones Aftermath in the Shrink, 66 US Press stereo copy. Benton Bragg, you are out. Nazareth, Close Enough for Rock and Roll is $19.99. Jefferson Airplane, 2400 Fulton Street, $49.99. Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Blood and Chocolate is $24.99. Randy Newman, Land of Dreams is $19.99. Brent Robley wants the Harry Nilsson. Brent Robley gets Harry Nilsson. Everyday People is $19.99. Van Halen, still available, $44.99 on Van Halen. That is a retail copy. Tangerine Dream, Green Desert is $64.99. That's a 1986 press. Tangerine Dream, Green Desert. Griffin, Red Queen to Griffin 3. This is sealed for $34.99. That's a sealed copy, $34.99. The Amboy Dukes Journey to the Center of the Mind on Mainstream. This is a really good album. $44.99. That is a 1968 Pittman press. Benton said he's out, so we are on a final call. Final call on Aftermath by the Rolling Stones at $101. Final call on that. Willie Nelson, Without a Song, is $14.99. 38 Special. 38 Special, Rockin' Into the Night is $24.99. 38 Special, $24.99. U2 Live Under a Blood Red Sky is $34.99. I believe this is a UK import. Yeah, UK import on U2, $34.99. Laura Nero, The First Songs is In the Shrink with Hype, $19.99. Ted Nugent is on that album, yes. Ted Nugent is definitely on this album. This is a really cool, like, garage psych record that Ted Nugent wrote the majority of the songs on here. There he is, Ted Nugent, lead guitar. This is a killer record. Yeah, this is sold to James Bragg for $101. $101 on that. Greg Rogers said he'll give $40 for it. Yeah, we'll sell the Amboy Dukes to Greg Rogers for $40. Brett Ribley, you were second on that. Big Country Wonderland is $19.99. The Birds, Younger Than Yesterday, $17.99. Boz Scaggs, Silk Degrees, $19.99. John Denver, It's About Time is $9.99. Paul Revere and the Raiders' Greatest Hits, $9.99. Burton Cummings, Dream of a Child, $9.99. Who was this? Colin James. Colin James is $19.99. That's a 1988 Canadian import. UJ Miller said 8 for Willie. That does sound light. I'm going to need $11. I need $11 for Willie Nelson, Without a Song, and that is yours. I can't cut the price in half. But I will sell that to you for $11. What else? PR Greatest Hits. PR. All right. That is sold to Terry. And UJ Miller said, yep. That is sold to UJ Miller for $11, Jake. And let's see. Segarini. Segarini is $19.99. That's a 1980 Canadian import. Chick Corea, The Mad Hatter is $24.99. Chick Corea, $24.99. New Directions, The Afro Blues Quintet +1 is $14.99. The Atlanta Rhythm Section, a rock and roll alternative, is $9.99. Gold and Platinum 5. This one, I'm surprised this didn't sell last night when I showed it. It's got White Lion, Bruce Springsteen, Foreigner, U2, The Bangles, Midnight Oil, Lita Ford, Europe, Georgia Satellites, INXS, Bruce Hornsby, Pink Floyd, Tommy Conwell, and Robert Plant. This is sealed for $29.99. $29.99. I'm just going to set that up there. I know someone's going to buy that. Oh, Carol, yeah. I forgot about the humble pie. Let me grab that before I forget. That was a thick one. Where is it? Let me grab that before I forget. Oh, it's not in that one. It's a thick one. Where is it? I don't think it's sold, right? I don't think it's sold. Where did it go? Give this 1 second. There it is. Found it. Carol, there's that humble pie. I will sell that to you for $30. Carol Puckett, that is yours for $30. Thank you, and have a good night. Just got back from seeing Bruce Hornsby. No one wants this. $29.99 sealed. Great compilation. Kenny Loggins in High Adventure. Kenny Loggins is $9.99. Jefferson Starship Spitfire $14.99. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. Thought this sold last night, but I guess not. $19.99. Songs from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks is $19.99. Yoko Ono, It's Alright, I See Rainbows. Can't believe this is still here. Yoko Ono is $26.99 in the shrink. Sarah Long said BB10. Got that marked $19.99. Sarah, I'm going to need 16. 16 would be the lowest that I would go. Last night was the first time that we've shown it. I will sell that to you for $16 though. That is the best I can do. Love for Sale. This is a 1969 Pittman press for $59.99. $59.99 on Love for Sale. Sarah Long said she'll pass. If anyone wants this for $16, that is the price on it now. If anyone wants that for $16, it is yours. The Loggins album, what is on it? Don't Fight It, Heart Light, I Gotta Try, Swear Your Love, The More We Try, Heart to Heart. If it's not what you're looking for, it must be imagination and only a miracle. That is what's on Kenny Loggins. Gold and Platinum 22. That was it. Johnny, I'll sell it to you for $25. $25 and it's yours. $25 is my best price on that. And then we've got Shakti with John McLaughlin, A Handful of Beauty. That is $24.99. If you give me Bed Knobs, I'll take Yoko too. I can't give it to you, but I will sell it to you. I will sell it. Brent, let me know. That is 16, and then this is $26.99. Those are yours if you want them. Go pull out some of the... Carol, I really want to, but a lot of that stuff's going to be in the coming weeks. There's just an incredible amount of bootlegs and autographs and all sorts of stuff back there that we're all itching to get to, but we're all kind of waiting on Big Boss Man to come back to sell a lot of that stuff. Johnny said he'll pass. If anyone does want this gold and platinum, it is sealed. $25 is my price on that. Brent, do you want the Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, though? I will sell that to you if you want it. But yeah, I'll put the Yoko back. Let's see. Foreigner 25. Foreigner 25. Where was Foreigner? Foreigner. There it is. 30. Val, my best price on Foreigner is $30. $30 on that. But yeah, Brent, let me know if you do want that. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, I'll stick it right in front here. Just let me know if you want it. 30 Val on Foreigner. If you want that, it's yours. And what else? Okay, 30. So Val gets that for 30. Tracks on Atlanta Rhythm section. I think that was like way back here, right? Was that one of the first ones that I showed? Might be wrong. I'm wrong. Where is it? Atlanta Rhythm section. Oh, alternative to rock and roll, right? Where is that thing? This was, yeah, must have been towards the front. Where did it go? There it is. Sky High, Hitchhiker's Hero, Don't Miss the Message, Georgia Rhythm, So Into You, Outside Woman Blues, Everybody Gotta Go, and Neon Nights. Preston Rose said 18 for Yoko. 18. That is sold to Preston Rose for $18. Van Halen is $44.99, Brian. $44.99. It is a U.S. retail copy, not a club pressing. It is $44.99, and it is very clean. Very nice. It's a Winchester press, U.S. $44.99 if you want that. $8. That is sold to Jane Fink for $8. And Brian, just let me know if you want that. After that, I think we're going to be wrapping up. We're going to be wrapping up after this. Let me know, Brian, if you want Van Halen for $44.99. Also, if anyone wants Leonard Skinner Street Survivors, that is a $50 buy it now. EX Plus on that. Brian says he'll pass. The Simon & Garfunkel Bridge Over Troubled Water Half-Speed Master. It is still factory sealed from, what was it, 1980? Yeah, 1980 Half-Speed Master, CBS Master Sound. That's a $100 buy it now. $100 buy it now on that. George Strait, Straight from the Heart. That is an original U.S. press. That is a $45 buy it now if anyone wants that. And if anyone is interested in the Monkeys in Mono box set, I was looking for $400. If you are willing to make a reasonable offer on this, I may say yes or I might say no. Who knows? You can make an offer on it if you'd like. If not, probably going to put it on Discogs because sealed copies of that apparently are extremely scarce. Bananarama Venus, where was that? Where was that? And what did I have it priced at? There it is. Bananarama 9 is in the shrink. I'll sell it for $11. Shakedown, if you want this for $11, I will sell that to you. It is in the shrink wrap. No condition notes. It's very nice. Gold and platinum. I think we already had a offer for like 21 or 22, and I have already said that my best price on it is 25. I'm gonna need $25 to sell that. I just showed it for the first time last night, and it is sealed. It's sealed. 25 if you want that, Scott Fish. Shakedown did say sold on Bananarama, and Scott said sold, so that is 25. So this was a recap from earlier in the week. I don't know. I guess that stuff's over here too, but I think Chad is gonna probably want to go through a lot of that stuff on Monday night. There's a lot of great stuff left over, and some auctions that I didn't get to tonight. I think a lot of people were watching the footballs tonight. Yeah, if anyone wants any of those are still available. I've also got a couple original master sleeves, just some packs of these up here if anyone wants any of those. Those are packs of 50 for $29.99. And show these books one more time too. I guess I might be open to offers on these if anyone wants any of these. Got the Beatles Ultimate Recording Guide. That is $9.99. That's the third revised edition. $9.99 on that. Terry Schneider. Yeah, we do. Yeah, those MoFi sleeves are inner sleeves. These are anti-static inner sleeves. It's a pack of 50 for $29.99. Those are very nice. Very, very nice. No football for me. Yeah, I wasn't able to watch any either. But, yeah, football's happening, but the records keep spinning around here. One pack of MoFi sleeves to Terry Schneider. So Beatles, $9.99. I've also got 1,000 Songs That Rock Your World. That is $19.99. Very, very cool. $19.99 on that. Awesome little bathroom book or coffee table book, whatever you want to do with it. The Beatles, The Days of Their Life. It's a hardback. Some really cool pictures of the Beatles. Some information as well. Mostly just a nice coffee table book. That is $24.99. $24.99 on the Beatles, The Days of Their Life. The Chick Corea pressing. Let's see here. Well, it's on Polydor, and it appears to be a specialty pressing, I believe. Does have SP at the end of the dead wax. So my guess, without doing any research, it looks like a specialty press. It's $24.99 on the Polydor label. $24.99 on that, David, if you are interested. And the only other book that did not sell is Willie Nelson, American Icon by Andrew Vaughn. It's a hardback and very nice. It's very, very nice. $29.99 on Willie Nelson, American Icon, if anyone wants that. But if that's, yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it for tonight. We'll be back Monday night. I've had a fun time substituting these past few nights. I really appreciate you guys a lot. It's a fun job. You guys make it possible. You are allowing people like me and Chad and Tanner and Seth and Jake and John and it's everybody here to kind of have their dream job just working with records. It's fantastic. We have some of the best jobs in the world. I mean, I've really found my dream job here. It's great, and I love the community that we have built around here. That's all I have to say. Thank you guys very much. We're very appreciative of you, and we will be back